Abna Sabia, Coscoris, PSV modern basic 4. Mitie Apakanji 8. Apakanji 8. I am number 1 until BNC and Midama.
Pretty source, yeah. This is with yeah, my huge endorsement. And then we one Miniaji said, no, Pumano, Apakan, one of the best, Apakan. Oh, Ghana, I see a young sports presenters. I see it me Mukam. Why you do my papa? It's Apakan. Some is in Apakan if you're no man, a sports doctor. Who's a doctor to me, preaching. A war. New BB, I think I'm saying man sports doctor. Apakan no buana makuma. There's a BB too. Apakan sports doctor. Yeah. So BB too.
In Ghana, a majority of presenters on radio and television, they are on train. When the Pakonebia or voice no, or tekasano, or information no. But people like you can clearly see that you've gone through the mill. You know the concept of research. You know the content. You know your target audience. And then you consider the delivery. Oh, Kasa, you need to know that you are behind the microphone. So when you are talking, you need to be very, very careful how to go about it. Even your voice tone is very critical in journalism. And that is what I was happy when I met Kai over 25 years ago. When I started radio, you've made me to remember those days. And in as much as we listen to you, the blessed King, we are also learning something from you. And I think that the young up and coming, they have to be listening to people like you so that they can learn. So I'm also opportunity in the bar, they can also live up to the billing.
Wow. Alaji, I'm blessed and honored for your compliment.
Thank you.
The friend Eric Kwabena, former Kotoko striker, former blaster, former Petrojet striker. Sebano sports mu esuko, sports mu ekukudam, sports mu striker papa dia. Uyi Apakan fiwa etisenia wasaka puma na wanchiri. Sports mu taekwondo, Apakan, give it to them. Hello people, your friend Kwabena. Uti Apakan GH Sports on DL 106.9 FM. Koswati. Hello people, your friend Kwabena. Uti Apakan GH Sports on DL 106.9 FM. Koswati.
Already say I know penny. Yo, what's up? So the name is Akwabwa. Na a bus sports in Kwadia T Apakan GH. Charlie, engine down.
The original near the get to the president, Moshe Shea, ye Talimu, Silasia into your moon. Cuckoo! Métier, na me feel Apakan sports. So what you say, your bobo no Apakan. I mean, whoa!
Dio be ampero na ufayo. Ebusi for me the unbreakable joy's blessing. Se wo pe sports a wetu dey make up, odi aye aduan, odi aye nkwan na wadi na wa menyi na wa dad ya. Tie Apakan GH. Ewo DLFM. Na me say enye easy o unbreakable.
Hi, Abusia. I don't know Apakan GH. Said we see a guy that went in the sports. I was so by show. Your friend DJ or him away. Aja Rasta good da. Ure say. Hi, Abusia. I don't know Apakan GH. Said we see a guy that went in the sports. I was so by show. Your friend DJ or him away. Aja Rasta good da. Ure
Apakan GH. Ansasa sedaku ososoro bonja wunsuro obenteng ne yairi yote totu. Hey, Apakan GH. Okumafo, obuafo, okwankwesu. Switch opan opehine ne hina opehine ne wo Apakan GH Apakan GH etifi epwei enefo ne atoi baby atem din wodine na ewom enti yinsem ne gu ho mako Apakan GH wode nyansa de wodiawo wo interview wo kasai wa hobrase wo radio mu kire se wo yo pabe ne wo radio mampa enti kagagu
DL Power Sports on DLFM 106.9.
DL Power Sports.
Now, Apakan winning this.
Mpacho Dabi.
The football, ABC, ye.
No better fans we are seeing no better than I just want the Apakan more. Then you are hitting that's the Apakan will be and then the Kokran will put anything and no one. Sana Apakan for football. Afa Ghana sport. Ediasi Apakan. Now the next name Emma Ghana ha ubia ehu sanya football echo. Apakan ye tie DLFM. 499 ni mi tie wa. Apakan bojuma so ani. DLFM, mimi dia me from a legend power sport. Apakan metiu na me gidi so bia so a wotiu bia so ehu adwuma wo bo. Nyame nka woni wa pamfo ne ho. Na enoma enkoyie se ne da mode no matoto no. Ene mo bo adwuma, mungusu mo adwuma. Wo no ma bibre wo se mo bo ama teams ne eye. Especially what can be it takes a very big heart. So we bet me radio so no be ka sa asem no. How to folk coach what's in the piece of 1 yard there. And you journalist get a bit me aka you. Because the chair sadre ni buofu. But I no na work na e no man to you na football yakoma. Apakan me do be see me di be the 49 na apakope. Amansi FM we Apakan me you.
Agba enyo memory dagba endi amela gbadura no vinyo fogotofio endi achagama gbado megba no sports ye metwogbo no yimenko enyo DL Power Sport Show cho game kakakaka verse na ba ndokuchu gawi velafwa ye me no metwo DL Power Sport Show ya gbono medekuku no endi ayomadena gbona made na mesia mekropomotofio radio no chodare DL 106.9 sports air dimila ye me no memory dagba endi ametwogbo na tamedekuku no radio wangba delegia naneno gia anyami ganyobi tuobole bo no koye Facebook e YouTube lebine minga bo efia no yo lebine ubeshe watashie kon Wake sports ni ba egbeji DL Power Sport Show menkpa bo file lebine ni ochamoko ni mokwake moko ni mofia make radio afo DL 106.9 sports no ni small ni lebine watashi wake ba kaji radio ebie hani ne phobia we ni BPS sports me ni wake ba bahabo mwene. Good morning to our cherished listeners and viewers watching us live across all our social media platform. Today is Saturday on the 26th day of the month of July, the year 2025. It's exactly 18 minutes past the hour of 9 a.m. From now till 12 noon, we are seated in the co-studios of DL 106.9 to bring you the most listened to, the most authentic, the most powerful weekend sports show in the nation capital and beyond, called DL Power Sports Show. So please, from now till 12 noon, don't hesitate to call a friend to tell a friend that the most biggest and the most listened to weekend sports show is Airborne Live now on DL 106.9. We get you covered from now till 12 noon. Don't flip up your dial. Ebusia mami nyina we so na obu ahobrasini ni die kwan so memo wachi emo wakwa ba kesepa emepie mo nkrampumpuni mantem ene Ghana jatum kasafidie kese ba kopeso DL ohani nsia echiripo enkron ene ye memene da kita wonsa ne bosone de toso aduonu nsia afimpi mieno ene aduonu no obepie mu wo yemfidue mu a yenya kire obre ne de osisima no polipoli dunkron ene abapa no pa no nkron efisambre yakwakose premo beto agudie mo mrante ebinim fran agudie mo akonfo enam santine enanope yebekom ne yatwibodua owiem na yetu shire ne pada ede asra ye ho na yatwa ye ho frede tse tefre a yetia ne so na yatwibodua owiem agudie mo nsama wodo a eko twiko breman niankansu ni awaso ntie ni awaso atia wanya nkyiremu no papa no yedi nkyiremu papa ni nyina ede besomo nanope yetena sese dia no won se ye ne afoforo ensonson ya kese da yentem nienti a ye ne afoforo ensonson ya kese da yentem se ye yetena se a ye sports ye nya football enti nanope ya yesin kunya busia nie South African sports mu yede besomo tennis in some yade basumo, boxing some yade basumo, NBA in some yade basumo, Formula 1 in some yade basumo, BBFA good yum yade basumo, na yade football no, o pemono, yade a peso edi amount. Ofa ahudu opi na time with Dr. Ebebawa Kwemo, amanonin sembeba, efie sembaba yɛbɛkɔ ahoma ne so ne yɛne mpanimfoɔ kukudam mpanimfoɔ abin ɛwɔ nyagudie no mu no yɛne ɔmo adi nkɔmɔ yɛhwɛ anim sɛ nanɔpɛ nso pani kɛseɛ baako ɛba bɛka yɛn nsa wɔ studio a na mpu yɛne no adi nkɔmɔ ɔbɛka yɛn nsa a yɛde ne din ɛbɛtɔ dwa ɔyɛ pani paa wɔ nyagudie no mu nanɔpɛ yɛbɛnya no wɔ studio a ne yɛne no atwetwe nkɔmɔ na debia sɛ na meka no aha no we don't do opinion analysis here. We do factual analysis. Radio is not about opinion. Yenkyerɛ yɛn adwene wɔ radio so we speak facts ne yɛde asua deɛ. Nti na no pɛ a yɛatena se mabedwafoɔ no the world research facts and figures educative informative matured analysis no omo de beba omo of facts and figures no nti omo de begu fam de dissect ya by justin sem no ema watumi ati asie pa nti tami kutwu ye de nsam na ba radio ye de man tie for ene ya hwefo nti mu WhatsApp messages ye be kenkan mu WhatsApp voice note ye bebo Facebook live comment ye be kenkan YouTube live comment ni nyina ye be kenkan na fenso ya sa bia homa de atum na mo afre e de mo adwenkyere mo aten empo mo atanye e de abetai to we nyina na yakaboma yato ne din DL Power Sport Show na memene da no pay yatena se dumienu emoya yensore so ye ba bibia wo bia ye ma wache ma wakwaba ene ye ntena na ye de nsem pi eneba ewo nyagudem na obi be bisasa Apakan GH ena memene da no pay mwatena se ewo DL Power Sport Show iso ensem men egumu pono so a moba besi hu koso etutu ne sere ne abasa na mo apene poma sibere odi wani kyerem ewo abibirem a ensem pi ena etwagu ewo agudiem a ye de ebeso na momo no nia metumi ate ho ede ama wono eye Women's African Cup of Nations a eguso ekoso ewo Morocco me ne o ka say de third and fourth place no endra etoja na the Black Queens of Ghana bronze medal no matebiri a omo de ba Ghana wonsem ye de eba na grand finale no eba so ena enya asem ketwa eye Morocco ne Nigeria na ebo wonsem nyina ye de ba analysis no details ebeba so wo game no nyina no ye de besomo ewo dwumadie so enne anope ene African sem atwegu agudie nyina no ye de eba uram ewo tennis and sempi na etodwa ewo tennis mo na Jimmy Connors former American tennis player wakan sembi ede afa branti a ye fe Novak Djokovic wonsamen waka tami kuchu ye de eba Goran Ivanisevic former coach edema Novak Djokovic nansia no coach Stefano Tsitsipas ono so akan sembi ede afa Carlos Alcaraz ene Yannick Sinner ensamen waka tami kuchu ye de beso na no pay ewo ye ndwumedie so ene nsempi befi tennis aba boxing mu no na watwe atwam no na undisputed heavyweight bout ne ba so a Tyson Free ene otena kire monitor Usyk senke bebu akam na so Usyk etumechi the boys ebo na for the third time in a row no Usyk ababe world undisputed heavyweight boxing champion ni anim so obeje na homi kakra nanso WBO a oda no se oni abranti a ye friend Joseph Parker ntwetwe nkomo na mandatory WBO bout no entumi maso an details na no ye de eba Lennox Lewis akasa de afa Anthony Joshua yani Tyson Fury ni nyina no ye de eba eni nsempi befi boxing aba NBA National Basketball Association omo season no aba na we trading awodo so players move to different NBA teams and latest transfer any trading updates nyina no ewo NBA ye de ebema na no pay ewo dwumedie no so Damian Lillard me no ka say the Portland Trail Blazers wasare joining on my wonsam nyina ye de ba and afenso LA Lakers no nyina ye trading ni nyina wonsam ye de be fi NBA dia some football 2025 Women's European Championship no course ewo Switzerland final no is set England and Spain and update nyina no ye de ba Belgium League no abusia ahyasio match day 1 na otwe ye de wonsem nyina ba na ye nuanom amoko fikese mo betting for no mo atumi ahu se adwuma no ahyase e de amamo dedenden inti Belgium League no ahyase hu details ye de ba se na ba ye nuanom amoko fikese mo no mo se legs no ebi ahyase ye was summer transfer inti no aha ayo transfer center transfer news nyina ye de ebeso na no pay ewo yendwumedie eso ye ba fia efie ni fie Black Queens of Ghana ye bedi omo nkomo na no pay e de ama wo dwumedie so Black Satellite of Ghana ye wo omo nkomo wa ye bedi Desmond of Eko after 3 years what is the way forward for black satellite? It's as a black satellite, you know, a year and a eberson black stars and a soon black satellite. You be the among common nanopane, I would media so. Democracy Cup 2025, Yalanche has any great Olympics never ball. You be the common at the amount. Toyota Cup, Kaiser Chief, any Kotoko airball, and won't come out yet the airbar. Gaka top 4 no is in limbo. Na NSA, omo person bono ewo Kumase Baba Yara Stadium. Nanso NSA boss, Mr. Yawampo for Ankara Chilima, imprempren yon yankasa de. Gaka top 4 ain't me maso ewo Baba Yara. So wheness, esan se yate, se various stadia would we Ghana no, renovations ebe koso, enti Gaka top 4 no, omekwa kobono wen. Ye de won komo nyina ebe bro enano pay na unim say has ene kotoko omo NCC elections no enche bi eba so enti ekukudam atwe omuti wo has some person be lead supporters no ekukudam atwe omuti e wo kotoko person be lead supporters no na the big question na me bisa nano pay e wo yenjubedie nso ne say yen football no kra no supporters omo role yen football no na etisen key role ben ena supporters e play e wo yen football mo. Me question toss me no say supporters sebe almost on faso in football no anything ena enu echi no e den na supporters ebetumi aye e de aboa yen class no normal form ntuma pefra has any kotoko eko NCC elections here ye bedi supporters sebe omo faso e wo football mo ye bedi unkomo e wo yen dwumedie so ene anopay ena DL Power Sports Show ene anopay ye be celebrate abrantia Yefen Daniel Amate. Daniel Amate, Black Stars defender, or ya DBA, and Crofweni Conway, and none of pay take and time. Near Bonabaso, near celebrating. And to who would name Daniel Amate be out here none pay. Frenaka Chens on Funny Radio, and fun to DLFM 106.9. Now, yes, or ya DB Crofon, who ye mona basia, yen DLFM for nano pay, ye best celebrating. Na ya Bonabaso, this and many more, and at Yediba, our DL Power Sports Show is live on DL 106. Parantebusia, Yatnase, Yadin Samono Eba, Tami Kuchu, Yawan Sempi, and at Yedeba, na Yediabesom, Sanam Pen for Cano, Nipabako Sabi on Chedam for. Sansuna ni pabako ne nsanso nyamiani kata enti don hwere miensa mu adwumedie menko Apakan GH mentumi mfa mbesomo enti mene mempene for ena ede ba dwumedie pani a oye producer no eye DJ Omarion ena eye producer o produce dwumedie Facebook live DLFM 106.9 DLFM 106.9 DJ Omarion edin ato capital D capital L capital F capital M ebom na what in term na wabo 106 now the 0.9 at the aba o search page na o Facebook ebe pop up like page no share and live feed in for my neja or live comment ye be kinkan ni nyina at the ama YouTube nso e the same thing capital D capital L capital F capital M na what in term 106.9 what the bar eno so obehu na wa subscribe o YouTube na weja or live comment ye be kinkan ni nyina at the ama or WhatsApp message and our WhatsApp voice note meje 0593 40 65 65 0593 40 65 65 and your number WhatsApp voice note or WhatsApp message meje and edu mra yefa course no nso a WhatsApp call no wait ma frafa me pick wona bibia aye kama 0593 406565 DJ Omarion insan wadwuma no Zigibi technician on duty a o chinchim fidie no fuma ama yedi dwumedie no abesomo obeti abrante fe ne Kenneth Ata enka obeti wofa Mohammed Alasan obeti nka Coach Vincent Abiu obeti nka ye hwe anim se Kwame Afum ene Bismarck edu sei ene squad ni nyina eba beka ensa ne yedi dwumedie ede asomo mi a meti akunja kesie mu edi dwumedie ho chiame ede ama o edi ameje so no eye ayensu ano de hye Apakan GH the Blessed King enano pay ye dwumedie ye pese wiemu die na ewiemu peye enti ye mpa ebo ne se twedi ampo nyankopon boss robo asase eni emu nyama nyina no ombedi ye dwumedie mu tintiman no nka ye ho moaye ema ye dwumedie enwiemu die na enwiemu pay we ne mpa ebo na no pay Christopher nyina monje so amen ye nuanom nkrabofo monje so alafatia Hindu fo no monje so home satfat and of course Rastafarians no monje so ja Rastafari ekwan no mabie ekwan no emuda ototin ye kosa akozi se dumie no bebo DL Power Sports Show live on DL 106.9 I am live and in charge I run the show the show no go feel run me. Enti abusia me ne mapam for ye de agudie mu nsem eba besom. Kenneth atadi ka trans me mana kwaba ansa ne yenko doctor nchen emfa pomuden nsem emfa mro. Kenneth atsan
boss bibia woko me ba na metio the Black Queens of Ghana omaya de ye mo mo abaso esan sa che na Ghana yetumi call this WAFCON we need medal nti omaya side na dia ye mo de ye mo mo abaso boss ensem bebre e wo the women's AFCON ni mu Nigeria qualify to the finals also Morocco as a host nation. You be do home komo. Only say Nigeria for no form as well as the UEFA Euro women's na no say there. To me to Janti boss. Ofa doctor we are ni be di home komo so ho.
Me da say eno Kenneth Atta where di kan atna say ena waten nka still to come. Coach Vincent Abio ye hwe nim so ba be kan sa. Wofa Mohamed Alhassan ye hwe nim and the likes of Kwame Afum Bismarck edu say mu nyina ye hwe nim say omba be kan sa medical catcher say ye wo pani kese ba ko nanope oba be sran wo studio say bibia entwa na kwam na twedi ampo Nyankopon soa no e wo ne korient abanso de ne bedu asomdwem a ye de ne din batudwa ne ye ne na di nkomo na momo no na metuma catcher so ye pani kese e wo nya gudiem to be kan yansa ye ne no bedi nkomo one on one e wo studio anti twen ya wanyama bebre na no pay ya de besum e wo dwumade so fa do see Dr. James Opoku order standard specialist clinic no e wo Kofodu asima du adi anim no ye ne kodi nkomode afanya pom de won say exercise is part of sports enti ye tena se na otwi bia na ye di exercise nkomo esanse weekends do say na nipa dodo na wo fia exercise awodo keep fit awodo koso na obi wa asabe yare bi wono onim classes yare na wono exercise bi oye na emmoa no enti yedi nkomo ye fa yare bi ani yedi nkomo ni ahwe exercise awo ye beboa eni exercise awo ye emmoa se na be ya exercise na ye no ye de be papomudi na emmo no enkofa ohaw emre enti na otwim ya senya Dr. James Opoku bi ma sima edu edi anim no yamfa doctor no di sem ne ye ba ne ye de wa konkrofon kronso jabusia yenkotie doctor no semba yaba na dwumadi no atoa so ediama stick and stay with us yabeba sesia
yo abusuafo yebeda nyame ase se o ma na otwa kwa pro abetu ye na as usual memene da anopa bi dura eye etiefo yetimidi ye fidie no eto DLFM so na etimi besua ade kakra ansa na eti agudi mo nsem sen den nyina ye no ene ebesua honam akwadi a efe ne liver nyina enim se liver edi dwuma sonko ekra ewo nipa ebodi mu na se ohwe dwumadi poti bakopa edi a eboa detoxify any harmful substance that will come into us se na me kire ase no se wodi bibi ko mu na wonnom edo bi ko mu a edo no enye anase emwo anase ndokwa yenom edesen ho yare ni nyina wo side effect liver no edwumadi se adeboni bia se toxic substance nduru a enoma the side effect no betimi enya ohaw na nsusanso ama body no liver yi eboa ni nyina afi wo se na be ya entimi ha ya adwen afi so ye ka se waste afi mu na nya no nko an dis adwuma no kidney enso dis adwuma no enti na anopai ade a yebose yesua ade fa kakra ohaw anase atorenchema etimi eto liver no enti yare yebosua ho ade afa liver ho hepatitis hepatitis a ade na ekire se yarewa anase ohaw bi anase ye liver no ho tochema na se ye liver ho tochema enam nema bebre so letimema sa ye liver etimi ho tochema ewa abra entimi enni dwumason a ewose edima nipadua no enti de be yin ebetimi ama ye liver ho abasem na dwumade se edi no entimi endi one the free virus. One of the most common causes of hepatitis is virus. And now, so virus in your different types. It's depending on the type of virus a be affected and a better the kind of hepatitis are. You will hepatitis A virus, your hepatitis B virus, your hepatitis C virus, your hepatitis D virus, hepatitis E virus. Afei nso so adeɛ baako a saa etimi ɛde hepatitis, which is the inflammation of the liver, no ɛba no ɛyɛ sɛnɛ mi de nkaaka no alternative and herbal medicines or preparations. Nti yɛne yɛpɛ nnonom bebree no, especially NSAIDs, saa nnuro a ɛtumi control honam yaw ne ade ɛsɛ ɛhyɛ ne nso. But the more na wɔnom no, ɛgyae saa side effect no ɛma ne affect wo liver. Afei nso so yɛbɛsua biribi afa nsɛnkyerɛnne a sɛ wonya hepatitis a etimi ɛdan na di. Now, first of all, answer yɛbɛba nsɛnkyerɛnne no, saa yare yi ɛyɛ yare bi a ɛho ahomete pɛɛ yie, ɛkwan a yɛbɛtumi afa so no yɛ bebree. Most of the time, yɛnya saa yare efiri yɛ body fluids, nipa yɛ body fluids. Nti sɛ obi ɛwɔ bi na sɛ ɔte mfifire mpo na ɔde ɔho kɔka no na ɔho baabi atwa ne mfiri no bi kɔ hɔ a virus ne bi ɛkɔwura mu a wobɛtumi anya bi. Ɛbɛtumi fa ntasuo mu, ɛtumi fa spray mu, ɛtumi fa mogya mu, na deɛ ɛma ne ɛhu koraa ne ɛyɛ mfifire no. Nti sɛnea ɛbɛyɛ a wobɛtumi abɔ ho ban a wonya bi koraa no, yɛwɔ biribi a yɛfrɛ no hepatitis vaccine. Nti sɛnea ɛbɛyɛ a obi ho fifire ɛka wo, obi a ɔwɔ bi ho fifire ɛka wo, ɛma ntumi yɛ bi no, wobɔ ho ban wɔ saa ɛkwan no so a ɛbɛboa sɛnea ɛbɛyɛ a you will be protected and you will be safe from this deadly disease. Nti nsɛnkyerɛnne a ɛtumi da ne di ama yɛhu sɛ obi anya hepatitis. 1. Ɛyɛ yɛfrɛ biribi right hypochondrial pain. Nti sɛ wohwɛ yɛfu ɛso a wokyɛ mu nkron a bea a ɛdi kan a ɛbɛn yɛ nofo nifa no ase no, ɛhɔ ne yɛfrɛ no right hypochondrial region. Nti ɛhɔ wotaa nya pains wɔ hɔ paa na it's an indication. Na sɛ wohwɛ saa area hɔ no nso na ɛhɔ na yɛ liver no wɔ. Nti wotaa te pains ɛwɔ wo right breast na ase ɛhɔ na ɛyɛ kɔkɔbɔ anaasɛ ɛyɛ nsɛnkyerɛnne a ɛkyerɛ sɛ woanya hepatitis. Then yɛwɔ fever. Most of ho yɛ hyehyehye, especially ɛwɔ first to fourth week ansa na jaundice ɛbɛsɛte in. Saa bere no ana saa yare no ɛtaa ɛda ne di ɛwɔ fever mu ɛpaa. Nti sɛ wonya fever 1 to 4 weeks, the bia tum sɛ ho no hyehyehye na gyina mu saa akyɛ sɛ hepatitis yare wo yɛnya bi. Wɔ hɔ nso a asɛ woyɛ nofo asɛ woyare asɛ ho nkenterew, ɔnum ato wɔfono, wode nso a ɛyɛ very yellow anaasɛ ɛyɛ dark, sɛbesɛbe wokɔgya wo nan nso so a wotumi sɛ bɔne frɛ sɛ yɛwɔ pale stools, asɛ wo stool no ani ayɛ hɔ yia. Normal stew wogya wo nan a ɛwɔ sɛ ani no ɛtumi ɛyɛ yellow, but sɛ wokɔgya atom sɛ ani no ayɛ pale. Wowɔ hɔ na ho taa kekaw paa, ɔhwɛ a nsan biara nso ngu wo ho, ɛno nso ɛyɛ sign. Afei nso so yɛfrɛ bi fatigue, woyɛ bi kakra bi a na abrɛ, bi wɔ koraa wonyɛ hwɛ koraa da bi a wote brɛ wɔ mu. Ne nyinaa ɛyɛ nsɛnkyerɛnne. Again, jaundice, tum sɛ w'ani ayɛ yellow, wo nsam nyinaa ayɛ yellow, ɛno nso yɛ nsɛnkyerɛnne. Afei nso so sɛ wokɔtwa scan ɛwɔ yam a ɛtaa ɛda ne de sɛ wo liver no ahuhuru anaasɛ ayɛ akɛseɛ, ɛno nso ɛyɛ sign a ɛkyerɛ sɛ woyɛ anya bi. Nti investigations a wobɛtumi ayɛ say unya those signs na to rule out say when you hepatitis we make my full blood count your liver function test with my hepatitis B and C test send me can with my scan so na say unya saya we ya you will know identity or what there name again na ubetimi aye aboa wo ho our brother when you hepatitis B one as a water enough rest adequate rest brebiano ye to try come off akom de wana ye kasa exercise and when I kasa say when you say bia o exercise at least you can take a walk, you can do less stressful or vigorous exercises, but most of the time you need to have rest for your recovery. Then you need to also take a well-balanced diet, especially diets that has a lot of calories, such as glucose grains, fruit juice, light porridge, rice water, mushroom cake, as ultimately hydrated. Say, obeying hepatitis B, when so then she am at the any depend person would provide a well balance, healthy to the person. You can let the person take, you don't restrict. Then are there as I call say hepatitis alcoholism. And for you to prevent area as a woman and size of and also you got on someone 10 times. Also to me the artiste hepatitis B and NASA hepatitis area no make us B or that's A, B, and C plus A. Na center no entam da ne hu di entem wa hwe ya enu so wo sa science wo nya na edu akiri e ba be ha wa adwen enti adwen na no ese e bro ho ban ese e vaccinate na once in a while yeta epo lab epo test edehwehwe ehu se yenya bi say we be able to an lab a hospital one test hepatitis A, B, and C tester. That's a be and tell me who it's me resolve it's me it to us here. They move say what try Holland be a open or pumudin and a moment as I say Abba and I say about Modema. And then one day I was into me from the house. They move first signs and symptoms. I just said I did not show watching. And see, let's say it's for I said hepatitis. I know about and I said obey your tests. Now your test now only be the next thing is for you to vaccinate. And see, we say that doctor if I debate my vaccinating. Local hospital, they are more public health unit. Now, vaccinating against hepatitis. Obulobefa acquire as a first at the wall, multimillions of vaccinations. And see, many whom demand send a bear with me a day hepatitis swing. Now, it's me a boy dada as a claim. The Damasi and Hannah and the addition of this.
Okay, yabeda Dr. James Opoku, Dr. Penia, or the standard specialist clinic, no, wo kofuridu efiduasi, yabeda doc as I say nano pay, or near estunia de ede afanya pomu de onde, doctor any dim commodifa, hepatitis won, inti wachre nyama edeba, any eba symptoms a obi hune nyama oya, ebia unyani exercise a odu esa oye neni insa oye no. Doc actually ni nyinantino yanda doc ase say nano pay oni esua de doc say na meka no or the standard specialist clinic no e wo kofoidu afiduase Ghana's Junction e ho na obehun standard specialist clinic e bia o pese one doc edim komo ni ade afre doc e wo 0342 291390 0342 291390 ni office number no ofra also we share Dr. James Opoku na oneno edin comment doc yeda se na otwe se na yebesaba na ye ni wedin komo ofa du su de ebusia ye ko na nkrofo nkroso nsama ya boaboa no no yetumi ede abesomo na eba no amanone nso a wahuni ekọ ene niaba ebusua yentie we yeba yebekọ na yede nkrofo nkroso nsam no ede asomo yeba sesia na yakọ amanone.
Who released the animal? Who opened that one? What the hell is that? Nature.
Yeah, it's unbelievable how we allow people's perception to get hold of us. You can't break our resolve. No way. Let's go. Yes, see, I got on from Tiana, Pekasa, Gideon, Tiago, Mudada. E won't say deep and this way, and I have we are one here. And somebody did, Yammy the Brado. Now they Yammy the Bro. Hey, oh, Yammy the Bro. Now they Yammy the Brado. I'm only Yammy the Brado. Musumo Hona Musumame. Oh, we oboni and I'm in Muba and I'm a quadrane. The time for cash, I'm a share simple message. Sorry, you shall me then that's what if you say, well, when your name. Abewa na na betwa kwasi kasahari kukotokuo mudasu bombe kwaji meshebreni nipa nsamunti mini nipa no achi makosu kosi sede nyame akafa me hunyi na bedaji. Listen, I dey entertain no fear. I dey feel it in my spirit say victory day near. Mashase ya ketwa esmawie ye beye kese fisa himfie dwanam sopa ye tumi de kan ya de share bema okoshi shi entry de tin de kum nipa afenso akusu na ma abofre botikwa. Oh, me dasu kura bo sheni mu anku go nya me chefa aka ma fa me toto body hu me be brama me diasisa. I do what I do we yensuan was school make me nyame now you know how to me shemi shoe. I'm connected to the source of blessing. I'm operating in full only but I send no so be pon me dia mun sini who men kofa that's
right, none of Pebusian Tentum, so I am Conan Crofone Cross or Goody Munsama, Ya Boabuan on the Yam Fan Down, our weekend edition of DL Power Sports Show. So now a ban and Crofone Cross and so Busia, well, when you call any nearby Ghanaian live, our in social media pages outdoor. Facebook DLFM 106 when I live or Ghanaian, Jumedi Echegu or Kamakama. Now, where your comment, you're back in Canina, Eddie Amauram, our YouTube on Swan, a DLFM 106 when I. Also no na waja comment ye back in kan ni nyina de ma mesraw okwa na watumi ahye na afoforo so etumi enya dwumedi ani bi ahye na bibia aye kama me amedi ama no ne nsem de ba still edi na nsesa ye ejina ne ejina ayensu ano de hye Apakan GH the blizzard kinebusi antantam so a yensi from na nanope yenhye nsem na se ama yenhye se emfanfi ebibrem ye wia na ye de ne aka na to aso de ama dia Women's African Cup of Nations 2024 na mo ye pushi Edeba 2025 course wo Morocco na otwe ye wrapping up ne ye buni kom se pain odi wani chirem e wo Morocco ho na etwagu na ndra third and fourth place no etumi twagu ya na enya asam ketwa na the Black Queens of Ghana and Oma Yafani South Africa and Eddie third and fourth Nendra Eddie Boy wo be win no na waje bronze medal no na odi wo ko krom na game no ba na wie ni ade nyina no na eye 1-1 nti say the penalties atopreko yetumi Eddie ehyehyɛ so na wa obetumi awin no na wetumi age bronze medal no na odi ko fie na ye the penalties na ehyehyɛ so no and Black Queens of Ghana ehyehyɛ 4 and South Africa ehyehyɛ 3 nti awie akire no na Ghana emerge as winners of the game. Ama me no kase bronze medal no. The Black Queens of Ghana Eddie Bafia ya boss and common the amount channels for me. Say Women African Cup of Nations course no. Ghana ye did third, South Africa Eddie fourth. Ya bo come Eddie actual na the big game no and na basu obi a hwe nim 8 p.m. GMT Ghana time no twe and a game no eba so the host nation Morocco and the most successful in the Women's African Cup of Nations Nigeria and the boy in Nigeria tournament no the chin obia enti ombeto am dominance ne so ene age ana Morocco ebesi omo peg the full stop the esi omo anim say pai munyina na emre ene nkrabia na ebekire na two teams no na two countries no proud to say obia ba be rem our final no omo matches omo boy nyina say na result no etie urem el Morocco the host nation afema ne first game obo group stage no against Zambia onini bo 2-2 enti Morocco 2 Zambia 2 ne second game obo group stage no ochi Democratic Republic of Congo e born 4-2. Ne third game group stage no and ochi Senegal e born 1-0 enso enti wo hwe ne 3 games na obo group stage meka Morocco a o wini makumaku mieno ena obo draw bako obe piemo quarter final no ena obechi Mali e born e kapole miensa ema Mali eti mu bako ena afenso semi final no one Ghana ball 1-1 na extra time nyina wie na 1-1 penalties no ena o share Ghana 4-2 a ode qualify be piemo final anti Morocco proud say omba bedu final no omo matches omo bo nyina no result say na tie enti se wahwe Morocco omo ye unbeaten omo lusu game ye ena omo ne omaya ye no Nigeria edeba bebwani enti Morocco unbeaten ena omo ne Nigeria edeba bebwani yankwa Nigeria fam uremo Nigeria fam a Nigerians so say NT omo first game group stage omo chi Tunisia 3-0 and omo de ma omo second game no omo chi omo ye friend Botswana born 1-0 and omo fourth game no omo so ewremu ho ana ene omo tumi eye adwuma ne kama enso ewo ana omo third game no omo chi oman a ye friend Algeria ene omo etumi ebo draw 0-0 ana etumi epiemu ho ninti wo hwa Nigeria nso a group stage no Nigeria enso enlusu game wa na omo mono etumi ewo suye pa quarter final no ana ombechi Nigeria ana Nigeria echi Zambia ebo meka pole enum a omo entuma na semi final no omo bo omaya ye friend South Africa by 2-1 a omo de abepiem of final anti Nigeria nso no ebusia omo he unbeaten obi anche omo ye enti game we ebe yiri buruta wan na jikuru ne Women's African Cup of Nation ebe Nigeria ana Morocco mre ene nkrabia ene ebe kira yede wonsam ede asom yemfi Africa na yemfa ye nchemo ewo tennis na nsem afi oba no yemfa ensom ewo dwumedie ne so a yenhyase emfa fi papa ye friend Jimmy Connors na Jimmy Connors American former tennis player na wedding komo ede afa Novak Djokovic Serbia professional tennis player na according to Jimmy Kobla no or say always be ano ane ye kan about the big 3 era ye ka the big 3 era ye benya Novak Djokovic Rafael Nadal and Roger Federer na omo dominate tennis ye pa no sa era no ane ye kan wasem or say sorry ane ye kan the big 3 no ye kan omo era no wasem na momo no past 10 to 15 years no obi aniwa oye close to Novak Djokovic enti sa big 3 na ye kan wasem ne ade no masa abrante ye fe Novak Djokovic no ode oma tumfu turo mu obabi oni koyi kokra ewo eye tennis no we ni nsama papa ye fe ni Jimmy Connors ede atudwa ye de amount na Feliciano Lopez enso ye former tennis player office Spain no so say Novak Djokovic no asem na Jimmy Connors e kan one ne ya adwen esane say Novak Djokovic numbers are very clear and the whole fair say obi ehu enye the fact say we win 24 Grand Slam kwam na eba no other numbers start clearly no say Novak Djokovic no oye the greatest ever our tennis no nti ama yemfa Roger Federer no and Rafael Nadal no ne ade entoto no na clear Novak Djokovic the greatest ever winning sama Feliciano Lopez ade atudwa ya Daniel Chire ade ama Stefano Tsitsipas efi Greece na eba no tennis nso am wa being brutal na for the past 2 months na one papa your friend Goran Ivanisevic and adwuma Goran Ivanisevic former Croatia tennis player ene or coach obekaya we coach Novak Djokovic pen na menum and Stefano Tsitsipas appointing as a manager and our coach meno ka say there almost say almost the sumna by we mutually no omo nya adwuma bi ma yede awonsam edema na Goran Ivanisevic midi no nkomoyi wakasa afa Carlos Alcaraz ene abrantia ye friend Yannick Sinner na unim se Carlos Alcaraz ene Yannick Sinner say eba ne tennis na omo gina omnanso ye pa competition no very tight na nse a ena Yannick Sinner Carlos Alcaraz etwa no Wimbledon ma ye de wonsam ediama na Goran Ivanisevic echirema or say currently no in tennis Carlos Alcaraz ene Yannick Sinner no omo osoro chin obia na the only tennis player ono Goran Ivanisevic say obetumi a stand chance na one Carlos Alcaraz ene abrantia ye friend Yannick Sinner akoko toe to toe no abrantia ye friend Novak Djokovic na apart from Novak Djokovic no obi ani wo betumi ne Yannicksena ene abrante fan Karas Akras akoto to winning nsema Goran Ivanisevic ebani tennis na coach mu wa binye pa odi atudwa ye de asmo ewo dwumadian so yenwrem ewo boxing ne mo nkomo emfa enchire odia WBO World Boxing Organization na omode ato abrantia yefen Alexander Usyk oye world undisputed heavyweight champion wa both Tyson Fury twice and last week no de Daniel Dubois de apeso na World Boxing Organization omo heavyweight title no ekita Alexander Usyk na eno na World Boxing Organization de ato na nim say mandatory no one New Zealand heavyweight boxer yefen Joseph Parker entwetwe nkomo na omo ena eduasa say omo de be reach agreement say na eduasa ne so no man tuma reach agreement say WBO World Boxing Bout na beba so dia ene ombe open proceeding normal pursue bid na ometumi ehunia ebeko enti ende no abranti ayefen Usyk no wo naduasa say oni Joseph Parker ebe reach agreement na santokwa no etumi abaso ayede wonsam edema na eno ena David Higgins Joseph Parker ni promoter o say Joseph Parker hope bompae say Alexander Usyk ebe giatum na we defend the title no against Joseph Parker or say obia niwa obenya akwanya say on a world undisputed heavyweight champion Usyk ebekwa nani nje enti ene abrantia yefen Joseph Parker no nani beje say on abrantia yefen Usyk ebeko santokwa no hwenim say santokwa no ebetumi abaso David Higgins promoter de ma abrantia yefen Joseph Parker nsem ode atudwa no a yede ama ewo dwumadie so na ebusuam entokwa ba ko awiase atwen anima che Anthony Joshua AJ ene abrantia yefene Tyson Fury ntokwa no wiase atwen anima che na Lennox Lewis British Canadian former heavyweight boxer na osisa ntokwa no amaso a ebe travesty na osisa ntokwa no amaso a ebe ye wiase yaye papa esanse Britain for mienu eba ne heavyweight num a mo osoro oka eja or weight heavyweight num oka Tyson Fury or weight heavyweight num na wiase ne Britain for ni nyina atwe nim se santokwa no ebe ba so na entumi ambaso a ebe ya yo husem yeye pa na osisa ntokwa no ese ba so esane se santokwa no boxers mienu no omu oni Britain man omu oni omu bibie so omu de ma omu nie so omu de ma Britain man ene se omu mienu no mbe kontinu ohwenim se santokwa no ebetumi abaso nti animanima santokwa no de kwan bi ebefa so abaso no ono Lennox Lewis ohwenim se ebetumi abaso Lennox Lewis nsema odi tudwa no yentie se na oka no e de efire.
He needs a great fight. He needs a great British fight like I had with Frank Bruno. I think they've been talking about it for a while, you know, whether they're going to do it or not, but I hope they do it because England loves a big fight when it comes to boxing. You know, I think it's a respect thing, you know, who's the greatest British heavyweight champion, and, you know, people want to fight for it and, you know, be at the top. The whole world would love to see that fight, especially the British fans would love to see that fight, a good dust-up between those two big heavyweights. I would love to see that fight.
Lennox Lewis nen sawari atudwa no a yetimi ede ama e odwumadian so nti Lennox Lewis se ohwe ne se santokwa na wiase atwen ani ma che no ebetumi aba yede sansam no ede asomo e odwumadie so na Gareth A Davis, yes, Gareth A Davis and so British boxer na ana oye British journalist and so ewo ho oye British journalist and so ewo ho a wa being brutal eba no boxing in sense ma wa being brutal na oye heavy brutal eba no Britain sentwe adwuma no ma odimu ntintiman oye ekukudam ewo mu na wakasa na yebisane se ende no Ebani say on list the 10 greatest heavyweight boxers of all time or the ebema hwan na ye catching say on ranking na or say the ranking say be number 1 or the Lennox Lewis on ho ebeto number 1 or say or the Lennox Lewis ebeto number 1 na or the Muhammad Ali edi ato number 2 ena or say Owia or the Abrantia ye friend no Joe Louis, yes, or the Joe Louis at the battle number 3. And Owia or the George Foreman battle number 4. Number 5 no or say or the Ablante FN Larry Holmes and a battle number 5. Now Mike Tyson aqua number 6. Number 7 ebe Alexander Usyk. Number 8 ebe Evander Holyfield. Number 9 ebe Rocky Marciano. Na number 10 Vitali Klitschko. Ain't British legendary sports journalist or a boxing expert Garrett A. Davis and a Yebisans on ranking 10 greatest boxing a heavyweight of all time. Lennox Lewis number 1, Muhammad Ali number 2, Joe Louis number 3, George Foreman number 4, number 5 Larry Holmes, 6 Mike Tyson, 7 Alexander Usyk, Evander Holyfield, 8, 9 Rocky Marciano, and 10 Vitali Klitschko. And according to Garrett A. Davis, Ebano, a Britain. Ukwa nsentwire dwuma no ma oye kuku damfo na ewo mu ne bi no na watumi atene nka yede wonsam ede asomo ewo dwumadi enso yemfi boxing yemfa ye nchemu ewo nsemfoforo mu dia yempie mu ewo NBA na yemfa NBA nsam no emfa ento anim a NBA season no aba na wie trading na ekoso ewo NBA na American NBA player oye point guard ye fano Damian Lillard officially no na watwi eno signing a contract no unveil no etumi ekọ a mene o ka say the Damian Lillard watumi adwane bob NBA team a ye fano Portland Trail Blazers enti mene o ka say Damian Lillard watumi adwane Portland Trail Blazers na mfie mienza contract na Damian Lillard assigning the ama Portland Trail Blazers na sika mfie mienza no ebe piem no $45 million and ebetumi piem mfie mienza na yede awonsam ede atu anim enti mfie mienza edi anim de ene Damian Lillard watumi rejoining the former team a Portland Trail Blazers $45 million and okoje ede aguri botuma yabo sankoma no ede achiro na opiemu ewo NBA wana trade no ekoso na American professional NBA player obo as a point guard and a shooting guard na yefrano ende no Marcus Smart, yes. Marcus Smart and so adwane LA Lakers in fiemi no and I was signing Eddie Amamo na $11 million and in fiemi no okoje ewo LA Lakers akachi eno Marcus Smart and on some and made amount no na Brooklyn Nets omo player obo as shooting guard and a point guard Cam Thomas na Cam Thomas no nim say ne contract abane wie na Brooklyn Nets push no say on renew contract no farmer omo Brooklyn Nets for na offer Brooklyn Nets for no de akwakoma Cam Thomas no almost 2 years contract extension and the man 2 years no almost money $28.2 million and almost man so far there on can yes and I know or steady contract no as to so best and on sign and Cam Net ne on come and I made the Eddie amount and Cam Thomas ne on come and made the Brooklyn Nets Eddie amount Jumedi so na Kendrick Perkins former American NBA player na ebani ESPN na oye analysis ewo so ebani NBA in sense ma ye bisanse season ya ibabe komo ewo NBA no wan ena ohwe a obetumi ayimeje as MVP ewo NBA no ena Kendrick Perkins echima o se obetumi di ni sika nyina even the last coins aka wo no nkra no obetumi edi atoso se Slovenia ni abrantia friend Luka Doncic no osina kandima Lakers no and Luka Doncic ena next season no obey meje as NBA MVP winning sama and Kendrick Perkins edi atuga yede asomo ewo dwede so ye fi NBA dia yemremo ewo football ni ndi won komo no emfa ema de yensha se emfa fi women's European Championship ekoso ewo Switzerland na urem ewo ho na otwen na final no ebetumi atodwa final no china Ghana time 4 p.m. omo a ewo UK woni ade de 6 p.m. na sa game no ebetumi abaso na maya ye frɛ no England and Spain and adibuani na big game brutal England ene omaya ye feni Spain na ede ebebuani wa obetumi ewi no na waji kuruwa no na odi ko okroma yede ewonsam ede asom ewodwumadi so ene anopa intentions forman so ochina Euros no final man de no baso between England and Spain ma boss ankomo no de achiro dwedie so na uram EPL na enche bia ebehya ase na Premier League summer series friendly game no ebi ebeba so na ebo 8 p.m. Everton and Bobo kwa ye friend Bournemouth and ebebo na wahye so edi amame friendly game and ebaso eno ye Bournemouth and Bobo kwa ye friend Everton na ebebo 8 p.m. na ebo 11 p.m. nso Manchester United and Bobo kwa ye friend West Ham United omodi abani a ye de sansam no etumi edi asoma eno ye EPL summer series friendly games and then you ebeto dwa and ye de ama 2025-2026 season on what Belgium Pro League no ebusia ashase match day 1 Endra ena etumi etoga na Endra Bobo kwa ye fen Royal Antwerp etona fie and Union Saint Gillois edibo ani obi ahye yonko eka ba ko nti yenuanom na moko fikese monhye nso se Belgium League no ashase Endra Bobo kwa ye fen Royal Antwerp and Union Saint Gillois ekotie obi ahye yonko eka ba ko ebo 2 p.m. Bobo kwa ye fen Dende and Circle Bruges ebo 2 p.m. and then ebo 4:15 Zoot Wagem and Bobo kwa ye friend Kevin Michelin had the Ebeboni na 6:45 and then Real Lavore and Standard Liège at the Ebeboni and so and the Belgium League in there games Ebebasono no made the Asum Ochina about 11:30 anopa Anderlecht and Westeru Ebebo and about 2 p.m. OH Leveren and Sporting Charleroi ebebo 4:30 no Bobo kwa ya frano Cycle Bruges and Genk ebebo na ebono 5:15 St. Truden and Gent ede abonia yede awonsam ede asumu ewo dwumedie so na opiemo ewo ensam fufroma transfers no yemfa stories kakra emfiwo emfa ensumu dia Manchester United akache ana medimani kire na Manchester United pe goalkeeper woni misa Andre Onana no omo nhyada emfele ne sa ni amete ne se mayufo no ehwe ni so betumi anya Argentina goalkeeper World Cup winner Emiliano Martinez edi na fi boboku a ye friend Aston Villa na mayu proposal omo de koma Aston Villa ne se omo pa Brantia no on loan eno na boboku e friend Aston Villa sa Brantia ye friend Emiliano Martinez no omo nto ne ento no kire se oye key player Edmom ni e show mabufuo kran sa mo be pa mo key player na mo be penny loan ana enti loan proposal mayu edi kopie mo ewo Aston Villa kache no o metumi arreject ya medicine komo no ewo yenjubedie so ene anope edi ama wo ensemfo from no Aston Villa kache na no mayu edidi nkomo se o be fa brantia ye fen Oli Watkins English striker edi no efiboboku a ye fen Aston Villa na mayu direct contact o mo make with Aston Villa se o mo pe Oli Watkins no Boboku a ye fen Aston Villa reject ya na momo no Man you force omo mpaba ombeko na omasa babiem ahwe sabrantia ye fen Oli Watkins no ombetumi enya no edina fi boboku a ye fen Aston Villa medicine komo no edi amount chane so sa man you pushe se ombenya Oli Watkins no wabesi akan edi amama ye de wonsam edi asomo ewo ye dwedie so enne anope na yanto ansam no so amount ya Chelsea ende omo market ne so se ombefa player me no ka say dem abrantia ye fen Xavi Simons no from RB Leipzig, Dutch attacker, Chelsea a close personal agreement akaka krebi na omewiwe RB Leipzig nso negotiation eguso ekoso enchebia Chelsea ebetumi ne boboku a ye fan Leipzig arrechi agreement na brante ye fan Xavi Simons no wetumi move from Bundesliga no na wabesina kan de omaboboku a ye fan Chelsea ewo English Premier League no ni amete ne Xavi Simons ebe sign 6 years contract and de amaboboku a ye fan Chelsea ye de won samade ma anya no nko Jorel Hato a defender or ye Dutch obon ball edema Ayas ewo nde no Holland na me no ka say Chelsea didi nkomo personal terms close boboku a ye friend Chelsea any Ayas any didi nkomo person mo rich agreement on a fee ni amete ne say one hwe sikebe piem no 40 million euros and boboku ye friend Ayas je fi Chelsea wo na Joel Hato akosina kan de amaboboku a ye friend Chelsea ye de won some de amount na Chelsea ewrem Crystal Palace akache 18-year-old English ringer. Your friend Jesse Derry. Jesse Derry, no Chelsea a completed deal now. Abrantia, your friend Jesse Derry, every Crystal Palace. Now Abesina Kain, Eddie Amabobo Kwa, your friend Chelsea. Niamete and na Europe no 8 teams and a Abrantia, your friend Jesse Derry. Now so was so Munina, or Coban Bo, Eddie Amabobo Kwa, your friend Chelsea, Eddie Wonsam, Eddie Asumo Elwood so, young fast stories no, Kakra MP so, Emfa Emaudia, young Ramo, El Bobo Kwa, your friend Chelsea, Akachi Biam Niamete. And it's Omodi Adoma S English ringer. Your friend Raheem Sterling so kunkrong adaya ye tono don't come. Wow pen feska kakra fano. Na faneko eno eya brantia. Your friend no eya Raheem Sterling. Eno eya brantia. Your friend Raheem Sterling. Niamete and it's a Bobo Kwa. Your friend no eya Chelsea for Elton Raheem Sterling. Chelsea for Elton Raheem Sterling. Niameti enono. Niameti no se Chelsea for Elton Raheem Sterling. Na bibianso etmi aye kama enso so ewo. Enti ne Chelsea for so omoton Raheem Sterling. Niameti ne so ma ofano edono ama Bobo Kwa ya frano Napoli wo se omumra na omumbefa brantia ya frano Raheem Sterling emfani nkwa ya di sankomo no ede achiro ewo yendwumedie so enanope Victor Gyökeres Swedish striker na Obon body man sporting sipping everything is done. Documentations yeah exchange CK PM no 63 million euros 63.5 million euros upfront. Na NWH no 10 million euros aye add-ons. Na Victor Gyökeres ebe signing 5 years contract until June 2030 and Ediama Arsenal wa touch down ewo England and there obey any medicals Ediama Bobo Kwa FN Arsenal na opasia no wetuma sign 5 years contract no na obeche jersey number 14 and Ediama Bobo Kwa FN Arsenal eno Victor Gyökeres jersey number 14 and obeche Ediama Bobo Kwa FN Arsenal medin komono Ediama Arsenal jersey number 14 no in the English Premier League era no players Ashen Martin Keown 1993 to 1994 Oshaye Eddie McGodrick Ashen 1994 to 1995 Thierry Henry and before Thierry Henry no John Hudson Ashen 1995 to 1997 and Thierry Henry and a Jesse number no popular 1999 to 2007 Theo Walcott 2008 to 2018 and Pierre-Emerick Aubameyang 2018 till 2022 Edin Ketia Eshen 2022 and Victor Gyökeres Ebabefa na washe Eddie Abu Adwuma Yedi and 171 and we Arsenal Jesse number 14 na Medi Unkomo Eddie Acho Manchester City and Bobo Kwa your friend Bentley I agree Edo na English goalkeeper your friend James Trafford no Ofi Bobo Kwa your friend Bentley no wabebo Eddie ama Pep Guardiola side Man City or your player no Musa Kofano Eddie na Baniamete ni se scale BPM no 40 million pounds and a BPM Bobo Kwa your friend Man City Eddie Kofa James Trafford Eddie Nefi Bobo Kwa your friend no Bentley Eddie Aba Yedi Sansam no Eddie Asumo ewo dwumedie so a enye asam keto akra na ebusia so far samana yewo mu no opie mu ewo England so far teams in this commerce spending in Liverpool and are spending more 295.5 million pounds. Liverpool are spending 295.5 million pounds. Chelsea 218 million pounds. Manchester United 140.5 million pounds. And after Arsenal spending 136 million pounds. And so Man City, Ediwo, are also spending 128.8 million pounds. Tottenham Hotspur 110.7 million pounds. Sunderland 107 million pounds. And Brighton 67.6 million pounds. And to Subebrea, Yedi Unkomo, Edi Amau, Ewe Jubedi so, and Anope. Now, our Spanish League no na ranking be able to just so far no. In the last 5 years, teams have spent these top players per our transfer market and so our Spain no say anything new lead Atletico Madrid 513 million euros in the last 5 years and Atletico Madrid has spent their top players. Real Madrid toss me 471 million euros. Barcelona toss me 344 million euros. Villarreal etoso a 154 million euros. Real Betis etoso enum 128 million euros. Encia Real Sociedad 123 million euros. Sevilla etos enson 190 million euros. UD Ameria tos en watching 180 million euros. Celta Vigo etos enkron 84 million euros. Na Girona etos edua 83 million euros. Yedi sankomono edi acho ewe ye jubedie so enanope Real Madrid say Abrante fan Hendrik Felipe omo Brazilian striker no omo nya omo betono ana ombema no ako loan na Abrante ne so onko loan na obetna Real Madrid permanently that West Naka area ma Real Madrid Real Madrid epese Hendrik Felipe Brazilian striker no okolo na so say onko ndem coach na opese otna yere unsam head ama Real Madrid they decide say Alvaro Carreras waba or your left back no already no Frank Garcia ewo and the likes of Fela Mendy wo na so still na no Fela Mendy no obetna Frank Garcia Everton na Alvaro Carreras enso etuma beka wa yede sansam na dia somo Jules Conde and Barcelona agree edo omo extending the contract no mawie bibia June 2030 and Abrantia your friend Jules Conde be extending the contract no na watena si akande ma Barcelona next week and ode ne nsabe shenkrata say assign the contract na yede wonsam edi ama Barcelona say goalkeeper of Germany Marc-Andre ter Stegen no almost stripping off captaincy na coaching staff board any obiaji atum se ter Stegen no suban bi odana di enkoye o prepra ni ade na nyama bi oyenso no emfa ma omonti sade a captaincy no omo je ede finish am Marc-Andre ter Stegen nensa a ebeto dwano no a medi ama Raheem Sterling Napoli foni didi nkomo se ombefa no ede na fi boboku a ye fra no Chelsea na wabesi akan ede amount Napoli didi nkomo se ombefa Abrante a ye fra Raheem Sterling from England a ye de enwonsam de man Douglas Luiz Brazilian defensive midfielder on the ball ede ma Juventus Italy or say playing time onyabi nyama nkoye enwo Juventus emfama no peso back to England na obebobo ewo England ya metene se Tottenham Hotspur and West Ham United no ma twomte se omunya Abrante a your friend Douglas Luiz omo de ne beba na waba be sia kan ede amama ye de sansem no ede atudwa ede amama Bayern Munich si omo mpa ba Abrante a your friend Luis Diaz. Yes, Colombian ring and all ball. Edema Bobo kwa your friend Liverpool no still now on Befana. I'm a rich personal agreement. 4 years contract until June 2029, 40 million euros. And a Phoebe Omodemano on new bid a copy about Liverpool. 67.5 million euros. And a Bobo kwa your friend Bayern Munich area copy mo. Liverpool akache say Luis Diaz no omo penisombra na omesia kan emfamoma. Yadi and want some area France no. Olympic Lyon assigned a Dutch center back. Your friend Ruben Kluivert. Now Ruben Kluivert, Patrick Kluivert, neba no. Na oban ball, Portugal de Casapia. 3.78 million euros. And a Bobokwa, your friend Olympic Lyon, had the assigned Dutch Biano, Olympic Lyon etona, 15% Ebekwa Casapia for no 5 years contract. And a Brantia, your friend Ruben Kluivert, Patrick Kluivert, and Ebano, assigning Ediamo Olympic Lyona, Yadi and want some Edamau. Na Kluivert for no, Omo Bo Ewo Ligue 1 umpa, ne papa, Patrick Kluivert, or Bo de Ma Leo. 2007 to 2008, Justin Kluivert, Ninuano no, Obo OJC Nice 2021 to 2022, and a Ruben Kluivert, and so Eba Leona, Oba Bebo Eddie Amount, and see Kluivert for the year, Eba French Legana, Omo Peoipa, Yedi Sankomano Eddie Amount, now OJC Nice, and so assigning Ghanaian player, your friend Kwadwo Pepra Opon, Gordon Atram, former player. Former player Edma Atram Divisa Academy. Anna Oko PM Sweden. IFK Nokopin. Anna in the Wefi IFK Nokopin. Aquaco PMO. OJC Nis Akacha and they Kwadwo Pepra Opon. Boni Bo. Eddie Amon Jesse number 37. Anna Omodi Aman Black Stars coach. Starting Monitano. Kwadwo Opon Pepra. Gordon Atram, the former player, no, and they from IFK Nokopin, Sweden, Wabe Piemo, France Obebo, Eddie Ama OJC Nisa, Yade and once Eddie to him, FC Zurich, Switzerland, Mutually, no, Omane French, left backer, your friend Benjamin Mendy, Omane no apati ways, almost Obae, on to me live up to expectation. Na in summer, Yade Toto, ne Sony rape case, ne idea, 9 years Ukrainian. Definitely a bear affecting no mentally. And almost a Benjamin Mendy by no went to me and live up to expectation to almost Janaquine. Mutually, Emanaqua, Yadi San Samadia to him, Medians. What do you go the poor? Made to me a catch or say, or Inter Miami player. Or Inter Miami player, Argentina made for day. Now, don't want to win so a Messi bodyguard, but be a Messi Becobia or Peso dinner chinty. Once again, what do you go the poor? Follow Messi, Aqua Inter Miami. Now, I quack about 15 million euros and Inter Miami. Etia Edema Bobo Qua, your friend Atletico Madrid, almost forward to go the poor 4 years, and I would go the poor. Assigning Edema Bobo Qua, your friend Inter Miami, Yadi and 170 mile. Now, Flamingo, I agree a deal. with Atletico Madrid. Na Brazilian player IFN Samuelino returning back akofie akobody ama Flamingo 22 million euros plus 2 million add-ons and in the no Flamingo etua ede ama Atletico Madrid na brantia ya friend Samuelino etumi akobone ball ede ama ye de wonsam ede ama permanent deal and obesa na Flamingo no almost signing quality players ede fi Europa obeka Danilo from Juventus omofano Jorginho from Arsenal omofano Sao Niguez from Bobokua ya friend Atletico Madrid omofano Nancy Emerson Royal from AC Milan and Samuelino from Atletico Madrid omode no kwakwa kanwa omo ye adwuma Brazil league no pa ya bo asankomo no ede achiro ebusia yam fancy na mempamfo no enwura ensam na chikakra emfama na fe yanti enwura fie na yamfani akabia nso emmeto aso emfama na bibia nya kama aha DL 106.9 DL Power Sport Show ni yatin kunya so a ye de sumu ye be sole so a na ji dumienu ebo enti channel so F1 show ni live on Facebook DLFM 106.9 and on YouTube nso ye live wo DLFM 106.9 yade ensamono etume de sumu na bibia aye kama team ni nyina aye solid yade ensamono ediba already seated no aye Kenneth Ata ye hwenim say coach Vincent Abio ene wofa Mohamed Alhassan ababeka ensa na Bismarck edu say Kwame Afun mu ni ade nyina kama yade ensamono ba Odisika Brantier chairman Atenase ono nso obetene kabusia ya from ya yenso ano de hye Apakan GH the blessed kimina me di dwumadi ho chame e de ma DJ Omarion producer na Zigibi technician on duty abusia yamfa seda kese emfa ma dwumaku a ya from Lumba in Super adwumaku a abadwama nso a insuo na omoye na Lumba Super abusia nsuo ni mu da no nsuo ni ya kama emote na Lumba Super ni ye wie no ene ye de koma Food and Drugs Authority omo ya so ya Ghana ban amom tumi krata so betuma ye nhwehwemu e de afani ya yedi ene ne aye no ho na Lumba Super no omo de koma Food and Drugs Authority no omo ye nhwehwemu gitum se efi ene nkeka bia sabi enim emote kama into obia betuma anom na Lumba Super ye won a bottle ene ye won sachet enti upe bitona onoma bibia be kama de ama efie mu munji bingu fridges mu na mombobo Lumba Super no ode se oto na wamfa nhye fridge mu kra fasi babia enwunu wo emu badwo ema watumi anom enti efie mu nom hostels ne ade monom na bibia enye kama enkwala ne ko school bottle water no momfa nhye omo bag mu no momfa nko na bibia enso enye kama na bibia enye fine enu achi nso no dwumadie bia odi na wotwedu abadinto birthday party wedding eni dwumadie bia ekoso bia Lumba Super na momfa nso ma hoho ewase na bibia ebetumi aye kama enso wo na bibia aye fine mu amotonton so traffic mufo kasa mu distributing so enu achi stores awodo eni mu amugina traffic mu obianton Lumba Super ye beto na mu dwumadie na amudi no etumi aye kama inso ayenom wo Ghana numero 1 the champion of champion, king of king, ya hinchani shano no, Lumba Super, obia mpebinom, na bibia kama ya tuwa pete nkran ha, bebia wobia Lumba Super no, ubenya bi ato, dansuma nene mpate Madam Abanyamiche, ewo appear to slain, oben Lumba Sport no, 0557 349 401. Mama Vic ewo Fanko Sport M, oben Onyinase Washing Bay no, 0500 680-783. Black Kwame ewo Dakuma Circle Station. Oben Adum Choba no 0244-094-793. Edit Kusi ewo Dowenya. Oben Central University no 0246-601-004. 0266-400-215. Eno baby obenya Lumba Super biato. Upe biato oba DLFM yakachi ewon kran. Agbogba Janshi ene Wisconsin International University no ena edi impunimpu. Ube PM ewon yakachi a Lumba Super obenya biato ode oba kasa o share receptionist. Una kachen so ope Lumba Super biato. Obe guide na wenya biato. Baby bia obi a otie me nano pe. Ope biato bia di udwuma na. Number na ode bo odano enu nie 0555 2747 570 no about 5 me ansadi atoa so 27 47 57 and 0577 47 53 43 Lumba Super and a headline sponsor omo kan ye de ensam no eba sambre de amano ne nsam a me de buy no mempen for efa chire kaka na ya tsfie e de afie nsam no e de abetoa so e de ama show no live on Facebook, live on YouTube 0593 406565 0593 406565 or the messages in any voice note no ba ye bebo e de ama Kenneth Ata.
Well, boss, yamo chief was yamo makwa babio FM radio 106.9 FM. If you no doson, name Danny den you mo twen say ye dey sempa ne den. Elbebron boss, ye shall say on the women Afcon to Jano unim say ye shall say on the 5th of July and ye shall say Morocco ni Zambia and about the first game and to me to Jande ye ba about the grand finale and the third and fourth no edi kan etoja Black Queens of Ghana ebotia or my friend South Africa ye him say before this game na ye first opening Black Queens of Ghana LUC Edema or my friend South Africa your first game ahead ye boy you know intine playing them for the second time na coach a friend came last no why crowd who touches to me deploy against the South Africa Bayana enti ebo game no ewie and 1-1 or and to me and the Ghana Black Queens to me for the and I say after say a defeat and I say o my friend Morocco a defeat or the quarter final through a penalty shootout you coming back previously unim say we need against Algeria or shootout but Morocco no na iron antin time the Black Queens of Ghana coming back we need us against Amaya your friend South African day Ghana Black Queens for the first time I say so many years you know you to me we need medal and so the women's Afcon to me to the said the year 2000 Ghana we need bronze medal so and 2004 we need bronze medal 2016 and to me another bronze medal in 2024 to me we need your fourth bronze medal the women Afcon and also to me to the coach came last and maba wano abaso san say na ye ko tournament we na gidie no enso da enye den after say my friend Nora Hampton eja team no na gidie no enso ye den e wo form esan say your previous games are your boy proud to this tournament friendly games are hold your boy na o share results bia na ye de ye nsa kan e wo ho na gidie no dodo na enso eni coach friend came last enso side enso opinion no ye lose your first game e the tournament no e more pressure Edibe to opinion a friend came last name no or to me eternity my one emomokon ekomonim ewini or subsequent games are and also Eda Hontiambo coach came last about say winning bronze and so tournament na say no na achieve pa and so the mother Black Queens of Ghana but any opinion to me I'm masterminding yama Emma Black Queens of Ghana to me a winning bronze medal ya yembo mo abaso yembo maba wabi abaso ewetinu this bonsu lady no she's very good at coming into a national team for the first time no or joining the national team no o share games that hold draw nyama the national team na not the money den was through Sarah Bonsu ono of free England name no opti say obetumi abo the amount my friend Ghana ne money bono and so tournament na say no den to me so any so and Santua o share game at Santua and so my this tournament no yembo na ba so and Sarah this English born lady on also opti so be kind and so Eddie Ama the Black Queens of Ghana Chantel who share the modern born so Eddie bad team now these are ladies are or mobile kind man home Emma Ghana mino eka say you winning the bronze medal yembo coach came last abaso na yembo na abaso e won yema on so to me aye our boss ma yen share the grand finale unim sende ena ejebo eja enso enya bedu esan the grand finale no and also be to me at to the Super Falcons of Nigeria and a airborne 88 my friend Morocco na yenya say Morocco coming into this tournament and open one of the teams are not omoye favorite to win this tournament indeed not they were the favorites to win this tournament playing against Black Queens or the semi-final or moving ekopimu or the grand finale no na enema Chelsea Morocco for no they mean to win this tournament Usan said who shared their last 10 games proud to this game no their last 10 games are almost they are yet to taste a defeat and so almost last 10 games are almost so to me about yebebo grand finale na over this also kill to the grand finale na chess and yama and so to me ekoye the ma team tene Morocco mino tnafi atwelmaya ye fen Nigeria na onim say Nigeria for no boss Nigeria for no 9 consecutive nie omo are the champions of the women Afcon and also to me toja na our sima a world game when we said Nigeria playing against Morocco no just first this is the second time at Nigeria ebabebo against Morocco the women's Afcon mu chane so said 2022 and I'm more first AFCON and I say women's AFCON and so of which a game no Morocco for no winning 2-1 against Nigeria. And Nigeria upon the forms are in their last 15 games of my boy Omonyede and Luciano. Game against Morocco no ayana a tie a difficult Edema Nigeria national team because almost first time we share Morocco women's national team 2022 AFCON as a quarter-final stage no Morocco for no 2-1 and they coming into this final no, they are playing a team but they find it difficult to beat but Nigeria for no previously AFCON winners now better head to head in terms of winning the women AFCON no, as against Morocco but this is the game and also to me Ababe to draw any easy game from both sides because the Super Falcons for no him say going into this tournament, you know, they were aiming to win their 10th women's AFCON and so now Morocco for so for the very first time hosted tournament, you know, and so to me either Aji Ediama supporters and I said Morocco minor and so to me Aji money game no day a very very tough game and so Edema both side now share and Mabawa bet me I the top liners Ediama this final and also to me so unim se okopiemu Morocco Baba wa friend Chabelka and so Baba no who share this tournament now no ashe 4 goals tournament no asenti Baba no or a very threat Edema the Nigerian defenders and they say who share the modern bar when you this tournament no ma Bibia say she's ever ready to win the trophy for the Moroccan national team so and Nigeria female yenim Ashita Oshola or also Ocean Impata or also Enyama the Super Falcons na nyama so etumi ekwe and so these are two players show him and they final and Ashita Oshola as against Ababawa your friend Shabaki and so to me no Yebaba witness one of the finest finals in terms of African women's tournament I know say to me to just say me TP a team to win this tournament they are already say Nigeria for in terms of winning trophy they are slightly ahead of the Moroccan national team Morocco for the very first time to me IBB Edama almost supporters no and so on to boss
and so we call them
Nigeria because of winning AFCON for 9 times in
winning in 9
yes Morocco for they are yet to win a women AFCON until Nigeria for a winner and boss my team the Euros and also and so to me to ja onim say UEFA Euros no and also to me to ja England for no we bet me I say almost finding difficult to reach finals because in the quarter final stage a gamer now almost they were down by 2-0 against my friend Sweden but it took them 90 plus 4 minutes and Ababa and I say my friend Ajman yenya say or Ghanaian also can Edema the English women national team or to me rescue and so game no travel the penalty shootout and so Emma Hononyama to me and from the Swedish national team England for so PMO the semi-final stage share country Italy and also 90 plus and I say 119th minute and I take Ababawa this same lady Ajman also a winning and I say winning game no Edema the English national team or more travel to the finals or more Equacosia or my friend Spain now Spain in their last 15 games or more abon they are yet to take a defeat and so this tells you say Spain for no or more crowd almost this final England for no when him said this tournament almost first opening game no or more Lucy game Edema France interne Spain former Edico final cinema and then to me Aqua Spain head to head no when him say England Asia Spain finals 4 times say FIFA Club World Cup finals and I say any finals England for no Asia or my Spain no idea England for no upper head because or we need 2 and I say 3 finals Spain for no we need 1 final and so on the game no and also be and I say China game and also to dry the UEFA and I say Euros now and my afimo and so on and also be to me a tight game but me taking me nerves out after me predicted ya not me call sa game no and so the English women's national team tell you say or any the defending champion almost so into the final inteno ebe to me abo and so Emma and a China game no almost so to me I carry the day and so honti me fa me nerves and from the English team and also to my boss my mention me last pick na me jemu Emma minya odisika and so na UEFA 4 edin samaba out UEFA 4 edit to just say next season UEFA Champions League ye boy UEFA Champions League ni ewie group stages now. Teams now from 1 to 8 teams no. As last season ye konya say Paris Saint-Germain ono okobo playoffs and sana or the baby remu and so the runners and I say quarter final stages and then UEFA for Eddie to just say we a team next from 1 to 8 no qualifier automatically will knock out games a hodra obaboni nya e yes say yebo game the UEFA Champions League mu now from 1 to 8 no qualifier any knockout stage bia obebo bia no ubetna fi abo say round of 16 tna fi abo say quarter final stage tna fi abo you do semi final tna fi abo first league and so elho because share last season na baby Paris Saint-Germain FI na Paris Saint-Germain na ono edi 25th and so our league log no so ebe bo Liverpool ono edi first elho enti eno ema UEFA for no etna say hunu say teams somebody from 1 to 8 no they will have a superior over other teams enti ene your team na udi first net team be edi 16th na ombepe and so the quarter final stage and I say from the knockout stage na that team na no be the first team no and so on automatically ono ba be winning the sport and so bet me ade abo all the home matches and so ofie the playoffs games are and so bet me atodwanti we no take me no e ka say UEFA for no atnase ehunu say no bet me aboa ema next season UEFA Champions League no and I say UEFA competitions no enema enso etumi akwenti yembo UEFA ne yembo mo penifo abaso and say this initiative no ebetumi ama the UEFA Champions League as well as the UEFA Europa League and the Conference League no and also etumi I am very interested and so etumi boss mame efa Rodrigo Guez ne transfer ho sensem no enfentu da yenyenim say Arsenal for no they are doing a very good business and so this transfer window because we share the likes of Victor Gyökeres mo any Abrante Mosquera mo any other Norgard Christian Norgard mo any Abrante friend Martin Supermandia this tells you say Mikel Arteta for 5 consecutive seasons are on winning a major trophy and fema Arsenal this season no while we are time say kwan bia so no betumi ameki amends e dey ama the Ghanaians and so the Premier League tene we share Victor Gyökeres the numbers are or the Sporting CP e dey be joining Arsenal the Ghanaians and so Martin say Arsenal for help to say Abrante friend Rodrigo de Guez no omo betumi abo area Madrid akach nemum no Madrid for some do my crowd so betumi atombo e friend Rodrigo de Guez nemum no the asking price of 100 million euros no eno na be banter between these two clubs Arsenal for no I really so mbetu Madrid for 80 million euros but Madrid for there omo say Abrante de ombeton minimum 100 million euros Mikel Arteta also your manager no so that boy your friend Rodrigo Guez and after signing Victor Gyökeres no one transfer Arsenal for no so share him say almost sabe to me akan Abrante friend Rodrigo Guez and this transfer no and also banner say Rodrigo Guez ebe joining Arsenal club now this tells you say Arsenal for no next season they are coming in to win the Premier League because when you Victor Gyökeres when you Noni Madueke Asenya is Martin Supermandia this is a squad to me a winning major trophy into Mikel Arteta said next season with this financial Andre Betamo Ediama Mikel Arteta no to me a winning major trophy and fema Arsenal the Ghanaians Mejidi say Arsenal for age or someone over to me the idea Abane and so on to boss Mami Facey
Medase ano ye Kenneth Atta and I will room our amanone Eddie amai me boy yes Odiska Brantie me grooming on kakranka. Oh, okay.
Yes.
Senior my concern.
Mate. Odi etsan.
Senior yamya do mo boss. Bibia kama you krekram.
Mate. GIJ boko.
Pressure na no dene.
Chare ma minti over 2 minutes.
Okay, all right. Mbese me share Black Queens, Africa Cup of Nations Women's there no. Third and fourth place to dry all the way in Morocco. In the tournament no, Black Queens start here because first game on South Africa born South Africa Ghana 2-0. And mama every crowd na started send pressure bag girls so but notwithstanding that no to me e bon homaden ko manim the second game Emma no koye draw. Almost third game in the group no so no so to me e draw Emma win. Almost Tanzania e show mekana na Tanzania te kan mo back. One the boy almost to qualify from the group C. Much me call the quarter final stage in the competition and no to me eba so. Na the game against Morocco and I made me a bit disappointment say I believe say not Emmanuel what it takes to go into the final because Morocco for they didn't play anything above Yemban. But I didn't me there was only 2 questions and maybe Simon was say team Nikon the psychologist ekoyana the physio ekoyana. This was the only 2 questions and maybe because over here on the field of play now the girls were playing as if say there was nothing at stake for them. To the extent that boy never can say fatigue setting in palm boys and girls na and during the penalty shootout no over how na Morocco for no aligning up no mutumi chemu players ni on na your players ni attitude on the field will be at then the chair actually on ranka ni pull my penalty no senior na I don't know how Japan team for me I think that was the disappointment me from tournament ni name but Endra game no was a game young man abaso the likes of Chantel Boy and Doris Bodu ane Asantua Grace Munamuna ya de na for yemfa as they be muso confirm coach Kimla. I think say Juma can see with team no ho nti omomom in the next subsequent competition I think so won betumi ayade pa
and I say ano me am a boy yes GIJ student me grooming and kakra or school or GIJ Ghana Institute of Journalism. Say so Masasana in Unimac.
Unimac IJ.
Okay.
Say 3 institutions.
Okay. No Macabo.
Okay. Your Unimac IJ and your Unimac IFT and your Unimac IL.
Inti me boy no or inti me grooming and kakra. That will be a cover. Well, DL 106.9. DL Power Sports Show near Tinkunyaswa. Ye this month. Amanonism any pense munyana ye si eba na emri akedia ye dia bedin komo e wo fie e dia ma yentie we yeba ye bebo bon sem no so e wo fie ni edi mu komo ye hwe ani mu se pani bi so ba be kan sa wo studio na 1-on-1 ye ne no atwetwe enkomo nti ye wo pie ye di ani mu a ye de ebrel
sara yankupo kan de na yankupo atwere se be ho no ene be ye ho nti ye da yankupo ase and some mistakes na bad in our players side na omutumi equalize yom inshallah bro ni say bintu bo ase obehwe na wasiyese no mabi
but the direction of Kifis Akona here
direction me ye na ediko win never kofa obi aba na my hide man na mitianika kind of you are journalists, some of you don't I think you are doing like you don't go to school. Direction man. I'm taking Confessor to a good direction. We thank God. We haven't lose in our home today. 4 matches, 1 point. Alhamdulillah. You are taking yourself for bad direction, action, bad caution.
Well, yamra fie na yambobo nsam na suma na mpene fo no enwere mu kakra na ye de twen pani no na waba na ye ne no edi nkomo e studio area yen hyase emfan fi the Black Queens of Ghana busia urema endra wo Morocco African Cup of Nations ekoso man version no 3rd and 4th place no ye de hihye so game no ekọ na we na 1-1 penalties no 4-3 and the Black Queens of Ghana etumi ewini amene o kase Ghana yaje bronze medal ewa yede ebafie enti Black Queens for no etumi age bronze medal wa yede ewonsam ede asomo ewo yen dwumadie esusu a enye asem ketwa na watwin ena ye launch the democracy cup no ewo Parliament of Ghana na ebeba so ewo Accra Sports Stadium dates any day ebeba so na nche bia mpene for edi eba betu Ghana a great Olympics and it has to folk and ebebo almost promote democracy ewo Ghana almost promote democracy ewo Ghana na wa obe win in 2026 yeah the obeko USA na wakobo 3-team tournament ewo USA and so democracy cup no and komo and amedi ediaman enne about 1 p.m. Kaiser Chief and Kumasi Asante Kotoko ebo Toyota Cup 2025 no ewo Moses Modiba Stadium ewo Durban South Africa ho and asa game no eba so a yedi ewon komo edi akyerew ewo yendwumedie so ntihye nso fama me se Toyota Cup no so no ene eba so ewo Durban South Africa yɛde ɛho nsɛm ɛde ma wei ne nkɔmɔ a ɛnɛ yɛba bɛdi ho nkɔmɔ na wonim sɛ Gaka tɔfoɔ no Ghana League Clubs Association ɛde abɛtudwa sɛ ɛbɛba so ɛwɔ Kumase Baba Yara Sports Stadium na ɛno ɛna Mr. Yaw Ampofo Ankra NSA boss ɛde abɛtudwa sɛ mprempren deɛ bɛden sɛ Gaka tɔfoɔ no ɛbɛtumi akɔ so ewo Baba Yara Stadium esan say adwuma bebre wo we som ye no mbehia Gaka na otwe e babewram no makọ Baba Yara akọhwe se na eho tie ne mom ne obetuma ka chen se currently ne de be din se Gaka tofo no ebetumi abaso ewo Baba Yara.
At this moment, no, and we've told them so. They're aware. We'll meet next week and see. So we will be in Kumasi next week as well to look at the situation and the reality of what must be done.
Enti imprempren de abedin say Gaka tofo no ebekọ so ewo Baba Yara Accra so ye be renovation any other stadium na aka ye renovation ti Gaka tofo no say ye kọbọ no wen emre ene nkrabia na ebetumi akira ye de enwonsem edema na unim say enche bia yes NCC elections no baso na has ene nipa bebre na atwe omuti a omope kotoko nipa bebre na atwe omuti a omope enne ade a mepe say coach Vincent Abiu educate ya won ho ene say what is the role of supporters in our football NCC no media nim ena NCC no me na say media nim ena me ba me say supporters na nkasa no omunim omo adwuma so mo ye edebo ayem football na do they know their role I saw mu play in football. So ne mama coach ama yesu the role of supporters in our football and the importance of supporters in our football and the importance of supporters to clubs. Mama coach educate wo coach educate e wo ntinde ye big question no no na abrantia oya de ane me pese DLFM yes celebrating no Daniel Amate na DJ man me boss wa na wo de to so makoma me. Now, Daniel Amate player at the Black Stars of Ghana. Currently, no Daniel Amate fie onyan signing my team or a free agent. Now, there is this attitude about Daniel Amate as a dudwana any course here. Daniel Amate ya doya pa na Ghana no. E kamia say we ya bonian ye kan we ya papa ya more abaso. But DLFM ya fatu ya honse nano pe ya bod Daniel Amate for sa adoye ni ade oye and adoye oye na enyo bi na ehye no efini kumam na oye and enya adoye oye se o de kope cameras ni ade da bi oye na nkrofo ateno matwa de abetu social media na Daniel Amate nansia woni mi se ye nana His Royal Majesty otumfo se tutu chirema Hill Confanochi project bi aha nansia ni ye se Daniel Amate ewrem wo akwakoye donations e de amam ko donate amount of money Hill Confanochi project no ma ya bo na abaso a enya no nko a nti wo ba Facebook DLFM 106.9 videos na etwegu omra okọ Confanochi Hill Confanochi project na ha eno na etwegu no wo Facebook ne yire no won fefefe kama omo kọ Confanochi Hill Confanochi project no omo so eko donate eno achi dijo man yanko nansia Ghana girls under 15 Emra Omobo Championships African School Games or Ghana ye winning against Mali and ye winning against Malawi ni Benin no na Daniel Amate ako donate the ama girls no enti no so over Facebook and a video ne da so now we donate the amount undisclosed amount of money one first can number to that no we donate the amount into aside donations the my girls no and watching so no Dijo man yanko ni okoye edema Zena fono onwa ni Coast Club obo Ghana nansia na Daniel Amate ewrem ewo Zenam FC na wasako donate boot jerseys any sikadi amount including opponent okoye no money opponent bi bobo or donate maybe so omoso na Daniel Amate asa akoye sa adoye no ewo ni wako donate the amount sika any jersey any football ni ade owie no asa ne nkola ne kasa hye omunkunan edika yenim se asohwa na wotwea no wewrem o House of Folk omu training grounds na wakoshia house players ne o makasa no wa donate nsuo ne drinks ne ade ede amam Daniel Amate nwasem na meka na ne akachi eye nkrofo attention omo bona baso eye o Marion ne Andra okoye no fato so mame Andra Abrantia friend Daniel Amate enam town ena ohun obi a otonton car ho nyama ena se no to stick bi atale ni car mu osiden ena Daniel Amate e friend no to bi ni ade ena friend no ni didi adwuma mu nkomo ni ade a ewana eka Daniel Amate kuma ena Daniel Amate ka kire ni se on frɛ hawkers ye ka hawkers a coach hawkers no ye kire mu otwima se omo etonton nyama e wo kwan omo edi pa wo kwan omo ewo nyina Daniel Amate ka kire ni se onko from nyina amra ena onko from nyina bae na Daniel Amate hwe ni kam na owo bundle of money anya sika otwetwe ni 11 cedi ana 55 cedi bundle of money oyi bundle ba kwa na ode ama wei na hwe eno na eda Facebook no oyi bundle na ode ama wei oyi bundle na ode ama wei oyi bundle of money na ode ama wei oyi bundle of money no nipa over 15 no omo bia bundle of money and motivate so bia mfanhye na adwuma mu na onye this is adoya Daniel Amate eya dodo na eni nkon ye sebe ene wakobo obi asum ana wakodidi obi atam de anka media no ebetre enti coach wo hwe asika no oyi fini kem bundle of money no de ama obi a oyi a enyo no no video ye obi na ko video enya adoya oye se oye na camera da so obi na video no oye adoya o ma camera nsiso obi na video de abeto so enti bundle of money na she polintin bag utum se wako bank and wako yiska no ena o donate edema hawkers no or donate the mom or donate the bundle of money oyi no de amobia oyi no de amobia oyi no de amobia o wie no sane o mkasa show mu nkran se wo ye hawker abrabo no ema wie mfama enti yero o wie no ena adwadifo ni hira no enti this is adoya Daniel Amate ya dodo na enka wasem ba wakodi obi atem wakobo obi asum dia ana wakoye obi bibi dia anka media no beka ba papa na oye no yenka ba DLFM dia we yen depend on negativity ai papa na oye de beka wasem enti no yambo Daniel Amate na baby onye sika ni fi ode ya adoye ne yensire nyankopon hira emfama ne nyankopon ka no na papa ya oye no nyina so mfam bi epoma ne ndey o fie as a free agent on retire nyankopon hwe akoma pa ekita no ene papa oye yiso na onfama no juicy and lucrative deal enti wa utie show ne na no pa onim Daniel Amate ka kire ne se DLFM for se papa na oye no yehu ye bona abaso nyame nhira no enne anope so ne ye celebrate Daniel Amate for nyama papa oye hwe bundle of money oyi no de ama oyi no de ama oyi no de ama nti Daniel Amate ye bo abaso nyame nhira koso aye na nyame enkan ohun na bibia yefa ebusia ye de asi ye bedi nkomo e de afa Black Queens ehon ye di nkomo de afa mo na Black Satellite nso no omudi third Desmond of Fair what is the way forward for the Black Satellite no ye di omo nkomo na afen so no uremu ewo democracy cup na has any great Olympics but now the question is are there any leverage on this opportunity na politicians in here because parliament na hona omo shemra ye ne omo nkasa na bia omo ne on shemra bi ma ye invest sika bi wo ye football because aban na se Ghana Premier League investment no enye na said here but nka oya ebo aman bi so no ende aban ni invest e wo mu domestic league money ade ma ebo nti ade ne yen leverage on this any parliament for nkasa no mu mpushi ma aban ni ntwe sika bi futuo bi ma ye mfa nwra ye league no na mo ama ye league no enjina ne na so na NCC elections na eba so no ye share the role of supporters in football and sports no ni ade na afen so Daniel Amate ye celebrate no and none of for adoya or ye this and many more and ye di onkomo high deal 106.9 yeah live on Facebook DLFM YouTube yeah live or DLFM 106.9 ebusia kayon na yamfa dwumedie no emfamra Coach Vincent Abiu Atenase and Kenneth Atawa and Abrantia ye friend no Odiska Abrantia ye friend yin so no this year Apakan Jitri Blazed ki ye hwe nim say Wafa Mohammed Alasan and so eba bekan and ye hwe nim say penny bi wo yen football mo ba bekan so bekan sa ono so ye ni bedi nkomo kakra seda kese Lumba super at the NGBA event Adam any the Genesis couples and singles dinner night no me dey won some Eddie Ebebra Mensha say Coach Vincent Abiu na enkoma ye de atudwai ye ni coach Yeah. Ofane Nofia no Juba.
Nofia no Juba.
Wabekon.
Yeah.
Sure, wabekon. Ate. Coach, enkomano na yedi egu ono. Black Queens yedi omo nkomo Toyota Cup akotoko kobo imfa so be na akotoko team no ebenya Democracy Cup eba so what should we take advantage of Democracy Cup na yebetumi in parliament edi nkomo mbetumi aye aboa yen football because it seems they also have interest in our football and identity. Democracy Cup no way a second edition. Yeah, then they say ye gina so di push you no mo ye de boa in football no na. NCC elections about supporters me pese me NCC chairman. Coach supporters na nkasa kro omunim omuro as supporters any supporters na nkasa nyamo betuma ya aboa clubs na any coach Daniel Amati abaso or nyamo ye abaso body bia award man. Born na why de anka media na beka ba papa ya oye de. Do na any BBA coach which me add up.
All right, that's it. I think sir, Daniel Amate has a life well lived. That is what I'll say. A young man who has lived very well from early stages of Bonnie Ball up to where he is now. Like you said, he's still not on retirement, but whatever it matters, no, he's trying his bit.
Yeah.
My own few donations like Wabu Bosso, no. He's done it for national teams, club side, and a few individuals. I think some of us are so happy where he came from the Milo games at Zenhouse up to.
Coach, Mpacho, page our microphone, Kosor Kakra. Now, Mpacho Bayon Kakra. Okay.
Up to, from the Milo games days to Zenhouse Football Club, they were called, I think he played in Denmark.
Yeah.
He played in Denmark, Ghana.
Yeah.
But we bought Leicester, you know.
Leicester GEP or no account.
Yes, yes. I think he has gone through some level of exploiter. I was saying, Najum say be he goes in his own way and make sure things are done the right way. I think, sir, we wish him the best. We wish him the best from wherever he stands now. Anyway, we are calling him, you know. We wish him the best.
Okay.
We will still ask more.
Sure.
Oliver Twist.
We'll be asking more.
We'll be asking more from him.
Okay.
We hope he gets more and give us more.
Okay.
So now we're starting in there. I believe, say, very soon, maybe we'll go into an industrial sector. Or maybe a Juma, Kessie, Amaya, Uncle Fobe Juma.
Sure.
I'm looking at him like what the educator has done in Mali. You know, that's a $23 million company. That company produces you from oil, nyama bebre, plastics, nyama bebre, samra. It has employed over 14,000 people.
Wow.
So I think once you have started this way, you know, we'll look up to it, and some of them will come from different angles. Could be a whole industry on its own, so that scanning your AG, but we need to sustain it.
Sustain it. It will be a human being.
I was starting with mono, and that's not motivate you mono. Very good idea.
Yeah.
So realize that maybe there will be other sectors you bet to me a real one, because just imagine say a Juma Bakua employ 14,000 people out of the population. There's a whole huge number. So we're starting it in its own small way. We really appreciate it. And young ones from Obano, we feel say some of them too must learn from him and make sure say we can only build a country or a society through the individuals that live in society, because there's nothing called a country. It is families, individuals, families that comes into society. Society will move into maybe district will move to municipality, municipality will move to region, yes, and it move to national. So once we start building individual homes, we are building the country. So whatever he has done, no. And I think they should put it into good use. A few years to come, no, somebody should tell us it was a Beckham Misikau and a Dani turning point. Amami. So we should always see that growth. That 2 cities came, maybe my investment was 1 city, but Amate gave me 2 cities. And today I've also turned around and it's now 5 cities. I'm also going ahead. That is how society grows. Sometimes you need just a little push. And I have funny say, that was a push we're praying for. And God brought you that push. But 1 year, she one bar, then it means that donation are serving the purpose. So we believe, say, he will do much for us as a country and the community he come from. You know, say he has never left his team behind, coach team. No.
Yeah.
He has always been with them.
So, coach, what do you want him in a personal?
Yes, of course. We saw him growing up.
Okay.
Saw him growing up under coach Pep Guardiola, Jonathan Akron. Mostly he's on Metro. He was one of the people developing a tool that's enough club. Or the call Milo Games. I think through Patrick Marty and the rest. So few people around him. So we hope say we'll go further in life. They are in there. I think Yaniso.
Yes.
And
born about celebrating.
People should come on board so that we can rescue this country and put him on a particular level. The private sector will be very important. And some of them who are from this angle are coming from the private sector. So I think it's the best. So thanks Daniel Amate so much. I remember when he didn't play the AFCON and Opi Haki in the Facebook about that he said ability. The blaster. If you know him personally, he doesn't do such things. So he was able to restore back Saadi Amano. So I think the future is still bright for him. He has few years to play. He take advantage, get a club, and make sure he finish his career very well.
Okay.
Congratulations to Black Queens.
All right.
I think they pick a bronze. In the last few years, they've not been able to go into a tournament. Here, host here, cry no. And they've been able to move into the tournament. They struggled against South Africa and a little bit a balanced game against Mali. Then I think that they took advantage of the whooping Tanzania, who are like the whipping girls. And on Mutimi share Tanzania, then Mali was not able to qualify. And on Munya Sport, they qualify. Then I think they played Algeria. There was another tough game. Boy, finally, they went to penalty shootout and won on penalties. Then the next game was against Morocco. And I think Morocco has come to the party. They've been in town. We call Magdan office now all about it now. You see their picture there.
Wow.
They've been coming. Now baby training. So they started learning on the trade. And they keep on pushing one by one. So they've gone to an appreciable level. So they were coming in and out. Santana Nkolana Chiomu 15-0, 11-0, 10-0. So that famous picture there has about 4 players currently in this particular team. Ghana hijab no. She's in that picture. Wow. So we've seen them coming to Ghana the last couple of years. Our Buddhist project. And finally, it has paid off. So they came to learn and they went to adapt. That is how I would say. They came to learn something and they went to adapt. And they've adapted properly. So the team has gone through a certain transition. And that transition is what we are seeing today. We also have a team that has been on a declining phase. So we are not stable at the moment. But I think whatever that is happening into the game, it is up to us to understand maybe a game Nico. Any amount of investment a better game. I think we need more investment back home. Because your team are more of a foreign-based team. They are Ghanaians, so there's nothing wrong. But I think we have to build a base here as well. So that you have a mixture of all the players in a particular team. But finally, they got bronze yesterday. I think we showed the South African team now. They don't look. They didn't look like something was at stake. And I think when their goalkeeper also go ahead, they've not been able to be 100% stable. But they are also on a new project. Watch them. If you know their players very well, Generation Fufra Berim.
Yeah.
So I just said they are building another team again to sustain them. So they didn't return the old squad now in majority. That is what they were able to show us. So I think once you've been able to win, that is the most important thing. You'll be recognized as a bronze winner. So they deserve it, and they won it yesterday. It's been a good tournament. Usha tournament, everybody. It tells you how countries have improved so much. All the countries have improved. It's a delight to watch Nigeria play with experienced players who goes in and come out. Who share on the type of game on Bona, any clubs no more Bona. Jerry, I just hoping say we're going to see another good finals today. I think that's going to be Morocco, Nigeria finals today. So the competition has been good. It's a team, game in course, they keep on learning, and going up and down. Until we saw an improved game where they moved from the 3-5-2 to the 4-4-2, 4-4-1 formation. I think so far so good. When they come back home, we'll be able to put things together and decide exactly what to do. See, over what's it called? I think Democracy Cup. Democracy Cup started last year, and it was played between Kotoko and Haas, and Kotoko winning here. That 2-1. I think before that game, we had the parliamentarians who came to entertain us first, and they know the state of the facilities where we are playing, and some of them have been traveling now. So should we advise them? No, it becomes difficult. There was a select committee for sports or parliament. Some of them have been there the last 2-3 sessions.
Yeah.
So I think that by this time they should know what we are facing as a country.
We are facing, yeah.
That is why the subcommittees are there. So the subcommittees by this time, because I was there for the first launch. I'm launching first one I had in Kotokobo, I was there when they did that particular launch. And Nyama Bebrao on board. Then I remember the MP then for Sunyani made a request. Even saying the number of Premier Leagues teams or more Ghana Premier League. So if they can look at them and build a facility for them, I think those things are on board. So it depends on how we are seeing sports as people. The center alone is not even those making the laws alone. But I had to say the entire country, including where we sit, the media house does not know the value of sports. So we also made it. Yaman line now be to say a normal idea you call yes sports. But the amount of investment, 1962, the Germans invested 200 million Dutch mark into sports. 62 na me count, 1962. 1962. At that point, at that time, 1962, now, only say tennis was one top sport for the Germans. So they were able to use it to mobilize tennis and few sports to make money and spread to the rest. So Uko Germany, they have like the sports and recreation area. So sports bar in recreation. Then it comes to like amateur, then semi-professional and professional. Almost sports also, they categorize it into everyone is tennis, soccer, athletics, way and science. Almost when you join the association, what they do is they put you in groups into group F. More ni more effort no na mo ba. It is an grading on sports system no. So $200 million was invested. 200 million Dutch mark then, 1962. And that is the Germany you are seeing today. That includes training of personnel, any infrastructure, anyhow the media will carry the news. The way we carry news here does not change even the mindset of the people who want to venture into sports. Because we don't go deep down. Because we have also attached so much superstition. We have attached so much lack. So what are we choosing? Is it the investment or is it luck? So something must come before even that luck can utter. But yet they're not acquire more of the superstition area. I had to say, oh, has say when you see. People without evidence will tell you. People who are using even that juju aspect to siphon money from the clubs will be hammering it as if it's the one doing the trick. The same people who clubs will call relegation. Now Busan will say, now Editorial anyone here, they can't answer you. But club near they know how powerful they are. club ni nya they will start telling so ye di obi ka onu na ye na so di obi ka no no kotua ka ne you understand so it means you don't even trust what was helping you because me call baby na dey ni boy me na me bedi ni panika because me say ni panet me aye bi obeti me aye bibi against me so sports must be viewed the way we sell it to the public is very important. Because na MPs. All of us here could be a future MP. Some of them has been like us before. But they also narrated the story. They don't know the deep aspect of the story. So even if you have more opportunity, I want to mean all of us can narrate because work can be. And in England, you say, no. You look at your geographical location and solve the problem geographically.
Yeah.
So this tournament has come to stay. I am even thinking, sir, we have to have a format for it. Because it's democracy, we will start playing it from the lower level. But, you have said district. Now you end it. Funny say you are champion. Now zone is now maybe on the day say no. I bet maybe 2-3 juvenile teams. So we are telling them democracy from the base. So starting way we could start piloting something. MP, any district no. Musumumba mudie. Muba mudie na munya mu champion. Yeah, born is na be cut say maybe say U17 aka one team. Yeah, be boss to say boy FA Cup.
Yeah.
Then we start spreading the so on Saturday, lectures must go on in all the districts. At the school level. So that we now understand what democracy actually means. So democracy doesn't say, I want to sort Mohammed Al-Hassan. Now, my terming as democracy. That is how we have made to believe. So who's starting from the base? It is to question how society is going to be run. Until people have confidence. And understanding that HSA, you must understand your constitution. Then once you understand your constitution, you can be governing well and you can also question people. But I won't say do maybe no or many yet to say obi MP on Yansani. Sana oyama ye and now on I say a siphonist scaffing in ho. But when we start giving this education, they're called base now. By the next 10 years, we will have another generation who understand the real democracy we say we are practicing. But we are like guinea pigs of democracy. Experiment. But the experiment, after using a guinea pig for experiment, the correct antidote must go to human. That is why guinea pig, because guinea pig were human fishes in operating. That is why normally you use a draw, you test your. So reactions on Benyano will make whether that vaccine must come out or something. That vaccine must come out. So I think that these are things we must look at. So select committee for sports are around. It is their responsibility to do whatever they want to do as people. So once they can understand their responsibility and do whatever they want to do, I think that it will go a long way to help all of us. So Abani there I shifted from Has and Kotoko, Accra Great Olympics. I think there's going to be an interesting game to watch. Last time they won, I think one of the MPs was outstanding. With good performance. Now, at the other year, professional players cry, you'll be surprised. Say, they were able to play very well. So I think that we look at that area very well. Then, Yetimichasa area now, it will go a long way. It will go a long way to help all of us. It will go a long way to help all of us. So I think that is how the game should be done. So football injection of money must be the role for the supporters, and everybody must understand. Because the sports is so wide. So benefit bano, the ripple effect bano, bano, was so I think that once you're able to do that, we'll be able to do something. Then the last question will be on the role of the supporters.
NCC election,
supporters are very important. Without them, what boy in stadium there? And that's why it's one of the biggest punishments. Yet we more we are see. Say na move ball empty stadium. We need that. Ball ni check. It we did. I tell ball ni 5 hours.
COVID time na ball nyade. Empty stadium.
Moment from the technical team to the players, there's no motivation to play. So one of the first role of the supporter is to make sure that they will be able to fill the stadium, buy merchandise from the gate fee, they buy merchandise from their jerseys and other things. So they become an angle that generates revenue. Almost generating revenue, Maya. So once they're able to generate revenue, so they are there first to cheer the team. One of core mandates is to cheer the team. It's to have that resilience energy behind the team. One year and correct. The players don't feel the game. Then over tickets, they buy tickets. They buy paraphernalia and all those things. So all those things will contribute some amount of money to the team. So once those things are done very well, when you even want sponsors, it is the supporters they look at. Companies will look at your supporters. A proper database of your supporters can easily get you a sponsorship. And supporters are an integral part of the team. And they must understand their role. Say, your role first is to support the team.
Okay.
So once you're able to support the team very well, so all those people going to office in all those, they have a responsibility. It's one of the biggest office that has not been run well.
Wow.
The NCC
office.
It's we've not run it very well.
Okay.
If you see the chief supporter of Manchester United, nobody will tell you you've seen the chief who is in charge. I support Kaiser Chiefs. When you see him and he appears and stretches, lay downs on Muditu, I think that this is what we want to see.
Okay.
So we want to see people who will come and drive the game to another level. Okay. The game must be driven to another level, such a way, say, we'll see why the need for us to support. You see, there should be a need, say, with team co-relegation crowd, we see a Juana supporting. But if nobody gives you a need, I have to say, oh, you're a form, and so now you're a supporter. But supporter, and yet time of form, time of money form, no, that is why you support the team. There's nothing interesting when you are playing a game, a stadium, and you're a technical person. Sometimes you come out and you see the supporters, and you want to re-strategize yourself. You feel like, no, I can't disappoint all these people. So imagine the two coaches, we can't disappoint. Then it gives that level of energy. If the stadium is empty, you're pentama kofi. But if the stadium is full, you understand, for children in game. I'll give an example. As no Olympics. That is where my energy comes. As a supporter of us who is working for Olympics, who want to punish House of Folk. You understand?
Yeah.
It is we bond very well. He's at the other side, we are here. We have all the conversation from the tunnel. When you come out and the rose is being sung, all the jama, everything, it drives the player up. So right out from the warm-up session. So if we cannot mobilize supporters, then there will be no teams. So that position in there, a very sensitive position.
Okay.
So we hope, those who are coming in now, we must give the best of brains. Omuba, we can maximize on tourism. We can maximize on anything. A better generated revenue now, you will be strong. So whatever happens, whether floating of shares and everything, you are so strong that you could come out and do anything. But when you are not strong, there's no way we can move forward. And we can't play our roles very well. From Yankola Bremono, Yentimin Tapi, Manchester did something. And they had 50 million card-bearing members, Manchester United.
Wow.
50 million card-bearing members. So it's not that if they want to raise $50 million, they only take a pound from everybody. 50 million pounds, they take just a pound from everybody. These are card-bearing members.
Okay.
So they brought merchandisation and globalization, and that is where Real Madrid and the rest are copying today.
Supporters na team sisika.
That is it. But
here,
our supporters sometimes even fight among themselves and get confused. They confuse themselves.
Wow.
And today I'm catching my dad for say, you know something? Come and watch the game as a supporter. You can talk, you can contribute, but leave the technical area for the technical people. But let's mobilize. When we start mobilizing very well, whatever we want, the effect will go.
Okay.
You understand? You don't know that feeling when you're on the bench, when you can hear the song from the supporters down the players. And tell me, say, player be on board one.
Okay.
If you go for the best players and everything is going on with them, they may have bad days, but the players have more days than bad days. And the player have more bad days, it's just either he's not fit for purpose. And not be Hano. So we need to go down and find out. Medically, something could be wrong. There was a player I brought up. And when he gets to the goal pole, or partially, or you're blind, but in short-sightedness, into or do it anymore. Until me exactly I have blare. But when I started working with the player, then I took him to hospital. And I'm here blood test. Look at where the thing is so and you train you. Yeah, me doctor. I have a private doctor, I'll show me players. And I got said, Doc, this is the test. And also his blood level I drop it. The hemoglobin level or low. You know, nipa bia your pants in Burma is supposed to be maybe 13 point something. Women are so they not drop it. Into a hand, you know, the tacky a G ball no or strike you could do her. Now I partially blind. You get it.
Yeah.
So and you said the problem when he knew when we change his diet. And you say a koto abrochi diet we are Ghana anyway. When he started taking it, eating very well, resting very well, we got 13 goals.
Wow.
When me and him agree on even 17, but we got 13, which was a very big achievement in his career. So, because I was able to tackle it, and I wouldn't dare see, then you can hear the technical team. Oh, wait, what's that? On that open bar. You see, let's go beyond open bar. Let's go beyond open bar. But let's go beyond. But when I decide, so player come and catch and say, use your salary. So I will go and run the test. So I can come back and prove to everybody. We did everything and we got him right.
Wow.
So it goes beyond. Okay. It's a topic we are going to treat at a particular level, treating it deep.
Sure.
You understand? Yeah. You're moving from a cake system, no? Now you're going to more scientific area of the game. Where you know the total data of the player. So to make sure player the weight assistant now say no about affecting the performance. But we'll hardly do that. Then blame game. So supporters are very important. And they've driven the game. On a typical house game, when you enter and that energy is there, it's a different thing altogether. You the opponent. Me, I know how to tap into my opponent's enjoyment. You understand? So we tap into it. Photo jamming chain. They are waiting for me. See photo and they you understand? So that is the beauty. So we are opponents and we are brothers at the same time on the park. Yeah, I mean, una why say me say mu de metri masusa. Team bia mu be hu mi. Na me ni mu metri masusa. Let me can funny story with you. On the day on the bench, you are pray ku your house. I know what house. Your house after 3. Charlie, okay, oh, 5. That you will do 5. You understand?
Yeah.
So even there, we could see funny conversations going on. At the other side, at this side, that few energy. So I think that the supporters have a role to play. And once they are here, by the time maybe he finished speaking, I know what to ask my brother, what to add to my brother, and let's see how all important is to drive Ghana forward. The Ghana be for our children, and I don't know. So supporters have a very huge role to play, and we need to educate. Now, you're creating another batch of supporters. Who will be more determined than
Okay. But I say, I know your coach Vincent Abiu. When you saw no the ban education, I was being brutal once again. Was I educating and so Wava?
Yes, sir.
Mr. Vanderpoel Abidu.
Then me can ngam pesa me kasa po ba me kasa ketu bi coach ni ka say supporters bi o ho a ya she hasa no ma na kufu ado sa na kufu ado oba o se kotokoni if am ba no grade chapter 56 chimtapo nti sa no be bia
wo fare o ya sembe ba
oh amaka opa omra ni challenge me yi picture na kire no yo empenfo ba ena photo dia me na nanti go ho ena papa bi o suami nti me boa
oh ya hard guy
alasa ba
oh yeah, hard guy.
Any the late one and me boni di.
Nanze wa jini di sa.
Tell me as me tan e chibisan.
So so many bia.
Akwa bi ono abon a. E ya ban na fi house o che no ko police station. Me na me ko beli no. Osu dia no. Bisa no hu ya na me dia na chi. Baba ni dia ni be.
So many bia na wonu.
Me papa anti me support na ko baby o. Now, me tell me 4 minutes per. What's this week? Yes, me a controversial baby. Menam, nye bibia. NCC for no abon. Togwa feda abon. Bibia abon. Bon, incompetent. Yes.
Or your own him.
Me Muhammad last me pagape.
Mr. Ana wama abafe wa mpa.
Masa. Okay, me you station na from me say. Management abon. NCC abon. Ya abon. Asa him pona me di ohin so be di ohin o. Ana ma sanso anyi si. Ana ma sanso me che no has. Ade has enra he. Ana na san IGP ni me di kira o. O do to o. Who must more kan? Ya kwa IGP must more kan. Chief of Defense abun must more kan. O police officer kwa must more kan. Ti say Republican has a kum nipa o. People are dying. Untimi nya has amemba ya has. Amoso me kokot so ampa. Na ho na show no beba. Show no beba.
NCC elections. What dey kokot?
Me gunu.
Adentia.
Omo ye elections no. Omo nya competent. Ye mra no omo ntimi ye election competent omo ntimi ye. NCC dan kasa no. Ya mawom ye congress o. Any the higher decision making body. Has ye mra no say. So utam twam. Ne ye congress ne ye mo 1 year. Na 1 year no so a we free so. Uni authority and was some committee adentina money candidate back tembia meeting me on Africa ko nja I fancy tourist board bibia ada na some yesa na mo ye against yi management wonim just no me can minimum the maker
election no mo nya no open up omo try candidate back
achi na election committee and no mo ye meeting nya betu amka ya nya sade no has
okay
ya mrase number 1 answer no be gina has because ye election ye wi enu kotokofo ene be vote ye ye de share chief inspector ansu se ASP ansu ware tai ye investigation wi enu mo ka se ampa omo onima ba me kotokofo na be churo mudi no mo koto aba no the greater Accra for no me say the greater Accra for no omo ye resolution e bai isin ye omo de omo say obi a ye one unko delegate assembly ana say yipe no unko bi da what is your discourse file? 1 year RCC member so a discourse file. And son what be election committee for omo anfa nhyem. Na so omo say omo election committee papa. Ya mra no sa omo ya na me boss e fa na Alhaji Sani. Tio only Professor Mess, Professor Kumado, and Rex oh I forgotten the Rex Dankwa. No omo ya sa mra no. Say obi obedi NCC first chairman first vice chairman bia on fi nothing center election committee no makocho no outside Accra me say no meeting bia pa na me share ni pa 11 na share no na me share om akasi eso mu ina say has egu ba ko former attorney general also otu kwan ko London me so what me say has ejine ko for Scotland o
Heart of Middleton
sa dinu na
sell aye kra border
wa border ho ni ko fa din Scotland for say ade be ni 2000 no omo Scotland team omo bo has din the team be ni NCC no ho sa no former attorney general Gade no NCC member any time NCC member onye say no NCC member the champion bobo mu di me pese me ko bi omo nyina be NCC sa na mo NCC mo free so ese mo neutral ana me boa de obe winu awini na mo di no what is that nti na me se me pese kasa about aka 1 minute me ja kasa me see maka does mean can me ko kan xyz me ko kan next Tuesday the whole asempa me 1-on-1 me to
maestro
dabi maestro me ko wala so say maestro anapa no na omo ya no mo boba kudi me tra ayi so a me mbo competitor bi adi has din open
no bia
contest
koso
na say
ba say mo ko tata
me ko ja competitor me ba ye journalist me sa host una host ko court no ja na has a good danti no ya ja na bia na me sa ja no ana ma has a do sisibiri because you don't make us say hey atwa wa ote ya wo oda ho me ba me fa wansa they are all crying and they are all why o ko mo kan sam na be won papa we otiwe ye ko baby papa no as mo kan na no what is happening utimi se o mo ti o mo suro aji bi se bi o ti o no onim de si o has nyina de e ko so ye tire ni no ka na say obi a wa ba national lottery since 1985 papa me say no da me hu no pass o has 1986 no ba national lotteries enti da mi kan say obi atro ye mra no wo tro koma management na eso omo ye hu bibi ana omo de asie je mbra no se wo yes asie dia asie de kokko de court na de omo po na me cause ko omo hu me me spokesperson for the group spokesperson me kasama wom na dana do no bedo mo say hey sana has wo me twa so
me da say Wafa Mohammed Alasan former NCC national organizer edema Heart of Folk and Watenenka. Medi kan kacho say ne 1-on-1 ye ne pani kese pa edin komo. Mr. John Vanderpoy ejina say yanto ne so aba na Heart of Folk supporters wo wiase nyina ombeda ma no na ontoto nyama na house no emfa ne ntuma pa emfra ye honored say ye nya no studio anano pe 1-on-1 ye ne din komo ne ye bisa ne ni su ade hunu a opese odi be lead House of Folk supporters live on Facebook DLFM 106.9 YouTube live DLFM 106.9 and our radio no su chimfa to 106.9 on Sabakan mama chairman akwa ba ne starting common chairman pa choma chien
meji so minia
say ohun ye
nyame adom bibia boko na so
nyame adom me ho ye pa sure na chairman no won chen de memo no abonidi chairman bowdin Lazio na Lazio opposition wa House supporters my head
me a freedom fighter
we a freedom fighter
change and me a dying fan of Accra so
okay so
and a former player for that matter
but what can Mr. John Vanderpoy team no
me endorse no right from day one enye a opposition ni bampo time on nko ya astounding and then all coba no and me approach you as a freedom fighter because yene has ye ni epe has nkoso ni epe we don't worship anybody so what they say and yene we don't give up we never say die until the bones are rotten was say eden ye dey nice form because yene kuta lion heart and we make sure say has inside baby enti so hu mi wa hanoma eden me ye campaign amano because me nimna na montuo minima na montu a ede wotu eden me feel say no na ye the best ebeboa so what they say it is me wa hanoma no anti na me wa hanoma say
mate me da se no ye Lazio na watenenka wofa mpacho ana ode me ma me nkomra na me ba nche Mr. John Vanderpoy di kama mimi sa kwan ben so na fa so a wo be ye hasini obi wa wase ebi a house bobo obi na ye fe na kache obi wa wase mi fie ye wo meto house mu ni ade wo kwan ben so na be fa be ye house
me da me ma me yam nyina no na me ye house ni ansa e wo me
wow
me a gun boy
okay
me fi Jamestown me Trinidad and so man Sahara what I say into no e wo moje Swalaba baby a oak tree ni no 3 streets from behind na me busu afie wo we yan krania your friend akumaji into no has no the other woman I'm a two more kwan so
okay all right NCC no yeah ben na oremu na how many years in na why part of House NCC
ache papa ache grand sana
one of the most finest chairmen at House of Folk Kenya, Atuke Green. Nyame to nsa frɛ no. Ono na free adabraka osini dan wi ewo block factory. Obebie chapter 139. That time no na me a young boy. Ye didi mo na nyame adum. Akwentu ba ya yakɔ asambe fi. Na nipa no active opa na ye relate as at the time I'm be free hono. Currently 139 chairman. I'm a vice chairman of chapter 139 Jerusalem block factory. Ono sukra no so hwɛ mfie dodo a nipa na di e House of Folk mu a my affiliation with the team all that while akwentu na be mu nti no there was a gap about 15 years gap me call esande by but me buy no said the no Mexico no I am shishie no doso. The House of Folk one time you rating the 8th best team in the world. Then for the past 3-4 seasons, you know, I the most relegation threatened team in Ghana and the world. Na ya humti. Na say who fear se penny na asem tu ebusuano no bia entumi nya kokudro njina se efie no no nyina entumi nya ehufo sa se nya obia entina asantima si ya asantua den ogini di mama nyina akote no osip sa akunwe ma fa twemebo. That is what I came to do. I so obia bre obia pa ba no and I'm say no ebredu say mema pie na nipa odi eni mma de House of Folk ba no ya papa asafacha nete senkrani ka cha say asafacha and I say ofu bi asafacha o ye warrior okufo o kwa kana be ka say asafo hene sa ni pe legacy and edi yetu na jeje mu eni say ba ni sa aside the fact say me House of Folk ni no me sansu ye nkrani okay what I say me sansu ye half fanti na House of Folk no so infanti history ebata original formation of House of Folk okay intimi me moja na rainbow colors wow and am the film am ye mba ye yentimi ntina se enhwe se has enko baby ekono nia ye hia sisia a vision direction structures
ya baba wo nyina na obi be bisa say NCC no wedi dwuma bi di ama omo pen we hold position bi wo NCC ne pen.
NCC is a national organization but within the chapter setup no okay media quoting pa
okay
impo na mini Ghana no
okay
media quoting pa okay and currently nso say ka say fa pa nka sem sa kan ni a media quoting gum pa okay
Mr. John Vanderpoy, Heart of Folk supporters about to ebebeba so no gina say yento ne so aba as chairman na Heart supporters no only the one-on-one and ye ne Mr. John Vanderpoy din komo chairman yemra obia pese obeli di ku bia owo nani suade hunu ne bota ya opese odi beli di ku chairman ma mbi sa has NCC na opese obedi anim no obey obota e ben na opese odi beli di ku
okay say and at the end chair House of Folk structure no me put into a triangle your board management, your technical team and players and your supporter base say in a me define House of Folk setup no na say that triangle we no one of the most valuable assets in this triangle no supporters no say board ni your ma fam there technical team ni players your ma fam there na supporters no are out of it we are the engine we are the engine and you know supporters no any the voice of the team any the spirit of the team and any your friend is saying the soul of the team and you know one of the things I say when you supporter front no now originally no House of Folk a traditional team but as football is progressing na FIFA mu change rules near the NBB no the system of running football in the world no sasa the House of Folk can move from traditional team no abe corporate traditional team what I said but here supporter base no yeah that's all ye traditional aspect of it, you know. As I say, a bread will say, ye leader obe reset the mindset of the supporter base. Now, you are done here home into a corporate entity. You bet to share the corporate nature of House of Folks is here. Into supporters, no corporate traditional. Say they are corporate, no what teams are traditional. No? How can that be? Yeah, the BB bar. Yeah, supporters in Nania Deba. Matuni didn't say National Chapters Committee Strategy Fund.
Okay.
National Chapters Committee Strategy Fund. The pass maybe two. So say coach. Ma some examples be. We share many at that time. Na mesre. Real Madrid. A strong supporter base from the ultras. Now oka Man U there. Say with the flip of the finger, on bet me with raise 50 million pounds. I mean sure. Just recently, we go to Tunisia. Esperance a good year. Because not the sole financier no faded out. In Katimnigu, supporters raised $1.4 million. No, I'm resuscitated team. No, you came here, Omumbo Club World Championship.
Yeah.
Appearance fee, saying, and chance are 1.4 no raise.
Yeah.
You beside House of Folk supporters say, what do you bring to the table? What is your contribution? They be na when a brass one House of Folk supporters. Yenja a dinibo. Na yen focus on Accra House of Folk as we supporters. Yenji team ninsi abeti so. Na se beti me jesi abeti so. Sa whole system of we try this. And to me sustain team in there.
Okay.
And no one person can afford to finance House of Folk. Nipa bakubewu. The wage bill, senior team, Auroras, under 17, Oaks FC. To me. So there must be a well thought through strategy to meet the board and management, including the technical team, so that the triangle can really and properly stand. Anything like this, strategy fund neighbor.
Okay.
This is what the strategy fund will look like. Okay. Within 1 month, you have emergency general delegates assembly.
Okay.
Omu abeto abano ombaba yebeshia wa register a obeto abani bibia delegates no data no ho ye de no ebe frɛ telecos no amoma baase ye be connect momo number no with telecos no depend on omo a ye nyina ebe gi atum sɛ ye use me pese mebo ba ko di na sɛ o promote ba ko eja ba ko say I agree a whole say be say decide say every month be a yen 1 cedi and every month be a yen 2 cedis. Say me ka say me $1 million me the 2 months here running House of Folk and to me do have seasons can be say how long will I be able aside me and my personal businesses na idea me do 1 million be shem sa NCC adman yen tuaka and salaried position a sacrificial position, dedicated position, availability position. And you know, we must think today, think tomorrow, and think the future.
Okay.
At time there will be no way obi betumi aka say me na me wos kanti mbe jihas aboso. But supporters you will seek. Until through such contribution no na edi be raise sika. When him never number one. Who has a folk supporter? Baby, I will be ano. Usika wom. Mesu misika wom. And I day boa. Inti number one, your best start is a year when say supporters no. We are also contributing something to the club. Number two, you bring a database. You be say folk supporter base. Your sense is here. I am say. And now corporate world no yemfa nyame say enye juma. You need hard evidence to be able to attract sponsorship.
Sure.
House of Folk meka go baby say House of Folk supporter base no Etienne World Bank. Say nyina yenya orientation say ye dia ye busuafie yen to me hwe me busuanda ne ndwiringu nti obia mbra on board wo 1 cedi me 2 cedi na yen fanya ye betumi esiesie fie ho ama fie na san ba efe bi ohun po se fie dada nti this is the thing
na only supporters no kakra oni omu interact no omo buy into this your ideas
super
and they are willing to pay
me see enra course aminya even phone in scra wonderful what the young bompa na omunya election term na bra na we are willing and let me tell you something you were impenifo bi wo Ghana ha omu has impenifo we dey make me abodi because we can with TV honorable Sam George or was subscribed to some of this fund I want the team of support to UK I'm sorry Arsenal fan
yeah or Arsenal
say since you never started say best start to here otifie onko hwe match ni bi wo UK ho ana bi o mu once bi otukwa na afa ho akohwe match na de no replica jersey abre no bibia Arsenal otifie na de abre no one of the things this strategy fund can do say e ba say ye to share sa supporters ne buka koshia ye sika wo futuo no mu no ye nkosom sika no ye beto ye de on behalf of the supporters and I found ways no enya me NCC chairman na me be rane ye registered na supporters in agitum say etua say that same venue no ye be elected 9-member board of trustees sa 9-member board of trustees no enya ye NCC executive no and ye ko sa 9-member board of trustees no ye were learned men and women or house of folk my year has the human retire ye were auditors ye were lawyers ye were accountants brains omo na be constitute 9 no more holding fund no in trust of the supporters we say ba say be to share sir ye supporters say gina ye adwem ko bankrom ye pese to shares ni bi NCC secretary ubetro chairman ma sign ye the common board of trustees this is what our support base see yen for esika ne den enye no more check baby assessor no na eko omuji receipt no mama NCC for so copy na secretary file it records it to give room for accountability at the end of the season you call delegates assembly na MTN eba telecel eba 80 eba sign no more den omujiji on the supporters behalf sign omudi call to bank no ma omudi bibia den atudwa board of trustees nyoma be na this can be here omaba abe address fe into who is ka wunsro because we be bia sika na eko any dia sika na den this a clear cut policy it will have impact on future generations of House of Folk supporters ebedu baby no World Bank krababa ye ho ababo busia because it is well structured in a way say me NCC chairman in my team no your time of tenure expire ye yi edin free register general we ni mu next group no na omudi akoye den akoshem so that it doesn't become a monopoly me vision me ideas inani say I want to leave a legacy as one of the finest NCC chairman that came to live and no me priority it's a certain foundation here it's a certain foundation here can you imagine your cancer supporters not Daniel Bebre another example say how supporter otifie no fool say the team no calling to umpe your strategy fan yaba your call annual delegates assembly bia na shares turning do ho na e ka say from the data I want or more subscribe to fund no 5,000 this season the person has member bia support the bia subscribe to fund now we so no an official supporter of the club now say actually the board of trustees you top 5,000 replica jerseys you say baby ebo has match bia no every House of Folk supporter or subscribe no e so jersey no at the back park no me check at the Akoma board management you top 5,000 jerseys. It will erase this problem of ye kobo match wo brekum ye kobo match wo summer boy na man fa jersey amba na jersey nya bi nto na replica da ben it a problem solving strategy and e dey ba on say we no kra no it will take a lot of burden off the neck of management and board. A burden na nkrofo nya jerseys na ye na stadium na di chinchin has of folk enyini a chensa style no what I say all these regional executives no omunim baby chapters no wo omunim baby chapters no wo regions no mo courier services ya package Ashanti region I call RCC chairman or the executives mufama chapters no those who have subscribed inti se me meet fear and I'm new office here in house for my subscribe won't subscribe here na me ho na kokoko is Mr. Vanderpoint yes a parcel from Hasofo a parcel koko bieso my sign me rose madam for no subscribe here now nya no here na dia bro say strategy fund it will entice other people to also come on board to want to subscribe because enya no kwa it just be a match venues you per say invade one near say wa your course away ya catch board of trustees no munto tickets 5,000 men supporters it will be so much we at all costs they say this are 3 points no mumba overshadow chrome of no and unique identification code nti kwa has supported nya fe no code na gate o say crash sports do nya fe no code na gate ya ni o maka o ma be 5 gates say ho strategy fund for accredited ones no aha na mofa na share 5,000 supporters ni ekogu scoreboard na say with our sea of rainbow colors ni ya said Real Madrid for you bana ke siepa fi aha ekopim tre na arose ni fi ho ba we a player ubeshe
okay wow and what you know aside and no bibi ben biem na wo wani so a person was sad about on board.
I've been close very close to the team for the past 2 seasons.
Okay.
Aside previous years in the Amiano, but say close panel. One of the things that is lacking in Hasofo is player orientation.
Okay.
Team behind on the tradition. Man you baby and I mean say sad way yenye. Say your coach is not technical team and you meduma sensitive chairman.
Yeah.
Me nko for home. But omoyo mu recruitment ni ade bibi wie no. Say you call before the season begins. You call na any players no, you call orient on the club they are playing. Our traditions. Said they see here nyoma. There have been issues of late. And to me call Newtown, media me sunsumpe. So sunsumpe as well register.
Okay.
So sunsumpe. A hoye ye fie, ye nananum fie. A hone e bompaye. Has a folk ye nyedro, ye bompaye.
Yeah, exactly.
As a fortune net no. Onye juju. O bompaye. No or year fasting. Those days. I come call. What I say?
Mobile or rented players,
every Saturday, players here meeting.
Okay.
For all players in Binabiso. Every Saturday, players we hear me ubaya fasting.
Okay.
Umpo bear fasting.
Yeah.
Okay. Yene
traditional orientation, sir.
They
say to me the players.
Yene Mr. John Vanderpoy ojina say has supporters Anthony Swaba na NCC chairman position no omra embedi nani so ade hunu a opese de be lead eko ni ade no na yene ni di nko chairman me question ba ko ehun ya me pa ehun messages eba ene ade ba ko ne say ye ne has bobo a supporters enko match venues ni ade ene na coach ka say team de say enko support no nko ade say oba stadium kwan so na obefa obetumi ginger supporters na even mra enko ye kura no omobeba stadium abehwe has games.
One of the things any strategy fund way so a contributor what you just see ya dia bro ni afi no ko chia ko pay jesi ye to tickets be room free one of the ways but one other major issue and also you didn't know na effective our organizational structures any communicational structures. How many times they have a bobo our Accra Sports Stadium Unya has of folk communicators Omusi radio so over 20 radio stations in Accra. Effective communicators are here match no the rule. Another thing me di ba abeboa my dear mobilize supporters no every match before every match day it's a match near Sunday especially Saturday you will be a friend rallies every one match the day before the match rallies mostly enyumre na enyumre no of late no activities doors no chrome. So what we are bringing on board and say instead of rally no ekwa enyumre obia bebrena nya kwamba no Saturday anopa we will turn the rallies into keep fit walks. Killing. Yeah, the rallies no ebe keep fit walk. Killing. Say yeah exercise ye hono. Yeah, so motivate a man for mama into yeah after keep fit no exercise na dey na message bi wo ho say dey ma supporters. Yes. Na dey crash ba e ho na dey den. Na dey amom. Into rallies ni entwem but you be modify no. We have to look at every avenue. You bet to me I restructure the supporter front. Now boils down to leadership. Now boils down to leadership. Okay. Now boils down to policies. Now boils down to strategies. Now boils down to structures. Okay. So when you number one leader or what vision or a strategic thinker, leader or one mre any other. So bet to me I monitor now I evaluate structures line of activities or dey go akwam now by chairman wakra the team will suffer.
Okay, it's chairman question back on some person maybe sir and Evans from Winnipeg Rodia ba na wo meeting pa in the okokotokwa omo porcupine tertiary omaji baby afa house of folk supporters na wo tertiary institution even schools no kwan be na obefa so a revival no and na manage na na so ti say kotokodi. I'm not comparing it with Kotokodian, but has and so quite so now for some schools no supporters groups no be kike any.
The sad thing is that hold dada. Ya crash share sakotoko be share. So only executives nimbi free be some. I have been one of their major backbones. Me started say me bo mu support mo no. A group of people sorry ti one asuma, but now that Nyami Adumna supporters need the mandate in Mamia, I'll call all the executives, sit down with them, plan. Yeah, some of these young guys, they are very fluent and eloquent. Yeah, you bet to me you swam weekends no for communication in normal way. Yeah, new pan person or feeling involved. Yeah, so person will be attention. Money feel part of. And yet a small group of people. Yeah. Now, much bibia taso. Yeah. No structures, nothing. Okay. The phobia tertiary will bounce back again. Okay. My pain. And when I'm giving the nod now, it will be more stronger. Okay. Than ever.
Chairman.
Every region tertiary will be say the revival no.
Okay. Chairman, my next question now for my company for you. Nani will be on the account. Na me jama microphone na the amount. Na wa share camera no. Na wa kasa chere house supporters. Near sorry so near. Chairman, there is this gap I say former NCC never da omone has management ne board inter. At some point in time na NCC chairman crowd board so we do baby office so be yen say be. That gap na be da management board any NCC in term. Kwambe so na we fa bridge no.
Number one, I say reorganize your home as supporter front. To me and sorry, let management and board see as the supporters say, yeah, baby.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah, if you ask me, open recognition, and you go now, kasa no. How you carry yourself. Say the OCC on your man. Obitin chain, over food say, oh, and non show, it's no show. Inti. When I first saw a best of us issue, we know. Said number one, yenye elections new year na nyame nya madom many supporters na yemfa structures ni policies yenye emfangu akwem wa bra ya so in na yakweko chia board no na the vision no plan na da to omanim na afi ya babak na abaye adwuma no se omunya hu se ampa de ye hihye no eno a na ekoma di resource ba efeje dum.
Okay.
Ni nyina ni say we don't play any major role in the club.
Okay.
Eno the basis of the challenges also here. But once we mobilize, now omu say ampa we have a vision, we have a plan, we have a strategy.
If Hasselhoff fans are going to be fair in this upcoming NCC election, Mr. John Van Der Poel is the right person, no doubt. And he is going to give us a long-term project, not short-term. They should not vote for money, but a visionary leader like Mr. Van Der Poel from Evans, Winneba. Or say, good morning, Apakan GH. My name is Kwame from Adoso. This Mr. Van Der Poel is a very visionary leader, and he should be voted to lead Hasselhoff NCC. Yeah, that's it. And so I will say, Mr. John Van Der Poel, last time I listened to him on Fire for Fire, and from that day, I loved him. He is a visionary leader. How should vote for him? From Francis Estaman Kese. Francis, yeah, that's it. I will say, good morning, Apakan. In fact, you people are doing a great job. My name is K from Achim Asafo. Yes, Achim Asafo. I love Mr. Van Der Poel, and we will campaign for him to become NCC chairman. Mr. Van Der Poel supporters, no. Mr. Van Der Poel, one thing is, I say, has old players and so Nanze ye huomo near there. Say Nyamia Wadumna Obelidi NCC na. Kwambe so na obefa three old players in the Aben team.
My children break rather than. And you know, no bet me I can or air. But my children break rather than. And a best I and your old players, but your major problem. One more assume has. On my brain, no motive, you know. Ye bet you money na. In fact, the Nyamia Dumne electimia. Ye bring national patrons for the NCC. Which comprises all past NCC chairmen alive. Or more money on Yamin form currency. Every region will create patrons. I've taught the whole regions, football regions. 70 away matches, my Sibako cry. And when I go, I visit the godfathers of the land. Before the SSA. We will constitute these people into the life patrons of the regions. Chapters no so. You won't penny forward. Chapters ni nemwa. Or my chapter dumano actively. Motive. Or money na among for union. Among for DL. But nina a leadership. Nina a effective communication. Nina a effective organization. And a nina a effective strategy ni policy. Udi betua a bit to me actually and yet kasa. Aye jumano nyamo betu to akwem na wa da jene mre me tu kwama ejakoto me kai mo kwanso wow that time na ko say young apostles 2-1 e wo mo no 17 years obi an show mo home da me ko 3 days ahead of the team e kwanso ejato me kai mo man sam e chi amba kra me gina so mo ye me da kwanso the following day na me si ho working with the supporters on the ground yenya victory no by.
It's Mr. John Van Der Poel age na say Yantone Swaba na Hasselhoff NCC no ombedano as chairman ye ni din komo baby edun dia mempen for the kakra krabe so na ye ba me ja microphone ne camera no e dia ma Mr. Van Der Poel no wakasa kire has fans no na ye ko ma men sha say future Lazio and then I will kafa Mr. John Van Der Poel Lazio me feel you we a hard guy.
Van Der Poel. Yeah, the Asempa Nabu. Van Der Poel for SEC chairmanship.
Fantastic.
Yeah, the Asempa Nabu. Van Der Poel for SEC chairman. Kase heat. Ebushua for Edin Kano de Mechia Itifo. Ubia utie bia no nyame nhira o so say ede odi we fidi ato han ma utie na ede mafa so ede achia ede legend daddy bibi a wo bia no ede oba ede mechiaw more fire in a professional way onua mami biem straight papa ye otimi nchen owura ede John Van Der Poel ono ene ede midi ne ho adanse akire akra so fancy na hwe me jumedi a medi wo Ghana. I'm a freedom fighter for football for change. Enya has nko na meye. Enya has pen na meye. Na anu ya yetimi nko ye ya metisi form. I'm a co secretary. And I the man 40 say oh me bibi. Hey, I was the only S player mitijina he. Eye campaign man this is strong. Menkwa without the party's penny. Me tutu kwa he. Ura the Van Der Poel uhumi campaign. You have a chief of staff who campaign. Your papa, John Mama and Casa, who me campaign. You ra Evisankra, Ura Evisankra, who campaign. Me deminise from just because you buy beer or say, or didn't who be ragging him. So I say, I was fighting this from 2016. And now me buy a house there, a man for say Obishabechi. And now me buy a house, Obishabechi Piami. That be. So I say, me, I'm an ex-footballer. My boy has Ashanti Gold, Adriana Brekum Chelsea.
By microphone.
So I say, my boy has Ashanti Gold, Adriana Brekum Chelsea.
Wow.
So I say, and you man koye football, Obia in one free football, no sebi, football na kodi carpenter for honor, mason for honor, almost say born my, am I? More fire. So, Mr. Obia or support to has biano. Papa, and a bit me a diano because. Me ye campaign a man because almost close to 2 years ni ena eden yen sisi no yaye janka has abeye janka team leader bia ni hono ma oda ede supporters ano papa tisi form wabre obi invite no o se ono onhwe ma eden your friend say team ni say say wo na we jai na otifie na we jai atifie papa ono ankasa full dedication odi na si form etisi mu ede na hoode ni nyansa ede and resources ede ebegina ma ede akra so folk ama home na away matches na okobe bia.
Wow.
This ended league ayebo wie 17 away matches papai okọ on 2 days before the game before the match no akwa ko hu RCC fo no ene omo eden etu anamon empire bia se eboma team ni bia no ede papai o kire no ko full dedication so what they say obitu no hu si wo ade a hwe wanya hwe ama waso a eden mensa mbɔ no krono so what they say it is any power ya o de no ho to form ema team no ema ye be ye the most finest team away team last season here ye ball yiwie ye ball league yiwie na wo ka kire me say upo bia ma na be DNCC a memfa akunya no koma hwan a dabi utimi fa akunya no koma obi a eno nda nchen papa ya kire say owoni suade hunu so what they say o hwe manifesto so atofo mu nyina no fantastic papa yi manifesto untimi fa manifesto bia e en compare sesi ano o se yenye yibi ma o yene amamuom wo de power na e de emma owura John Van Der Poel ono onye yibi ma emma esika yibi ma entimi emma e fansa ye betimi e de aboa ye friends ye board no so what they say o say obey subscription so what they say enkoye say e bia o yetua dues keke o yetua dues amfo tua ba obey yusu e de ni momo obi address ni momo a contact ama e de your friends networks no so what they say enti we ye strategy like ebeboa ama e de has abey World Bank your supporters union no sometimes oka say your supporting base no a World Bank by manfo nim and then me repeat this word no ha World Bank because say yenye data ye connect ye ho ema ye momo phones na in the first place be nye data no so what they say be won say ye tibi ye nipa 15,000 and ye nipa 10,000 enti sa 10,000 no kura no ye tibi sa de copy sponsors because you kuta data so what they say tibi de copy then sponsors and non dan chain say boss ye to share sa ye ni akase timi ko esika futuom etimi tobi hwe me ye victim o ya chime na papa yi kan no ya chime de me akọ ene ye sebi ye mpanifo o mo respect supporters nyina na efiri sa de na so what they say enti
your friend is saying, yes, say, I did say, supporters said, then I want the board. But, say, Uji policy way too. Now do who shame. Near you, I can see some hasa. A bet me, I may say, you bring a strong voice. Am I a cabia? It's me a bim. So, intimate threat, pepper pay and young crown. A senior teamer. Or boom 24/7. Uba relasa. Ojirim. Uba and Batiminoa. Ojirim 24/7. Yeah, under 17 Ukraine. Ojirim.
Yeah.
It's open leadership or all round leadership. So, it's yesterday. Munam Pejuma Vanderpoy. And they said, Otuaba. Okay. Emmanuel. More fire in a professional way.
Lazio,
Oka obey. Oka obeyo, Vandae, Oka obeye, Vandae, Oka,
Heat, Lazio no watin in Kano. Coach Vincent Abio, Pakakra Soswe.
Oh, I think, sir, I believe in good policy.
Okay.
Once the policy is good, that will save today and tomorrow. The future is always today.
Okay.
It's what people don't know. The future is always today. But you must go back to tomorrow and look at today. Then you meet the future that is today.
Okay.
So I look at policies, a bad driving up to another 10 years to come, another 50 years to come. I say policy they are improving. Base is strong, the foundation is strong. So whatever I said, if somebody who has a vote, who want to vote, it is time we look at policies. It is time we look at policies because your policy, Papa, there's no way you can drive any institution to go on well. But elsewhere you've gone to, they've driven it well. And once it's driven well, that is where money comes in. And like you said, when you're able to buy your shares, then when we go to meeting, we are all speaking like, but I mean, I'm sick of those. Now, but I'm spending this canoe. That is, but also sick of into himself one kokani here, so I believe, sir, the supporters must listen carefully.
Okay.
Just listen carefully. We should go from the stage where people are being bought.
Okay.
Now, I've never believed in that. For Tony and me, when Gaddafi, we walk our talk, we talk our walk. That is why Nipa Bakwa, yet me see what has basmu, they are Sakotoko basmu. Yes, me in Tokwa bad I be for two. Because dealing kotoko, dealing with has and semi here kotoko, semi has. What I'm trying to say is you must be trustworthy and truthful.
Okay.
So nobody suspects you. That means I'm Olympics, but they be me has 190. Then you cry about match, they cry me no one did it. You are not call me bench. It is the trust. That's why you can go back to them because we are all one. So I think the policies sound good. And Yama and Idasu won. So I believe that those listening must listen carefully. And we need the right people to fix the problem because he has never attacked anybody. He has only attacked problem at the last 20 minutes. And we want people to attack problem, not personalities. And he did exactly that.
But I say, and your coach Vincent Abio, and also the idea about Mr. John Vanderpoy, Neniswa di hunu peso lead has NCC no and watika. Wava then I will can
Mr. John me remain neutral, me person me come once.
One person will come.
Na the me can say once supporters almost then. Omo come on. The more dangerous thing the world then say. Me kasa chrewi. Many NCC members for 18 chapters from the Northern Saturday. Almost say, I in a ban or impersonation. And they who oh say, I'm on friend, I'm open, and I'm a boy. Ya share lesson here. You back on, got off on a cotoban.
Okay.
That's more dangerous thing I make home. Maybe person new the minimum in a photo on a minimum that never paid and I say I'll be shamas because was only young. A wonderful minimum. Me shine about minimum that. What that. And now the whole house from 1911 ebe sin den 2 NCC chairman no ma ya de pa first one fa na isi kwe if you about atukwe green chapter na we nsu firim
okay
menti yes do we are learn from the man a long time what I didn't say but them say the most dangerous thing on then say yan hwe the will of the people no they will change it by corruption. Do you understand what I'm saying? Because me kasa chere we and your all NCC members crunching me at the idea Bolgatanga called about nothing time about 9 officers uncle Fona ye chocho mudi wan sa no mfi akra ampa so 5 eyo modi say omodo omo hona faction me be fa say omo yen famfa Bolgatanga ye chapter 69 the chapter chairman not tiase o si onhu obia yusu enti no omo ya asefo nkasa no ebia omo kasa omo trauma papa no na mo ya hwe election ni ya omo an say some people baba ye ya ni ye nya de ase epe e na happy on ha sa abesin de no e na happy bra na NCC yansi emphasis come fine no look at what we are doing our days yeah de yakuma te say the wonderful kai o betimi do abaji post no na mu abrochire o de abrochire na abrochire ya kwa manafo no ye me wo London me wo skasa twine na NCC no guo ye nya meeting nothing is happening but last tertiary no yeah no koto forum you can chapter no mo kaka beka circle esunobia ne sine model ye model ne ye no Accra Poly wo Cape Coast University wo Kumasi University everywhere near wo chapter wo bebre Cape Coast University ho na Mustafa Hamid ne former transport minister Ofurasiama omufi ho bai Legon ha ho na Professor Amesifi bai ho na nana appeal court judge say nana aduana ho nana Jima ho so fi bai ndi ye dey wori da sa chechere no ye sa Juma no ye dey share ne wo singing chapter 100 now I'm from chapter O the no ya no chechere no betimi chapter O yes say and yes ye dey ye o mo ye dey show mo so mo yes adwuma no what ya dey ndi sa chechere no am ba ko ye nsua mo nka ye sua kotoko how haba ye sua kotoko say
me that say Wafa Muhammad Alasan, former NCC national organizer the Mahato folk, where did you bebre the Amahas, yes, ye boswa, ade ebechen. Mr. John Vanderpoy, microphone esi when him camera near has supporters bebre you. Ye ko kasachre has supporters ni enti omuntu abama.
Yo. Me hanyo manye has of folk supporters ni Ghanaian. Nyaminu ni jangba Vanderpool yo beshe ne sani wo has of folk team kama wakono ake wono waka wo ya womi da ne wonfo ake team bashi chi na mo ba fe jabo kemi ke wo fe beshe ni wo has ka machine ni 3 points here chi dani 3 points baba ni tumo ye ne sanachu nya wo fe ni wo ye ohegbe aka wo ba fon shiku ekwe ke be share nya kaya John Vanderpool nutumoche money ye deka money ye be money ye o money yo iton papa aka ba nye team here ko ni wo fe wo gmo ekon ebusan for eni da so ho ma House of Folk supporters eni House of Folk ni na House of Folk ebe sorry biom House of Folk ebe gina hobium said the House of Folk supporters and a team ni sunsun team na ho odin any team ni kra no get din hihye papa ebegu akwam a wa we House of Folk supporter bia mo a masompen mo a mo wo oya oni ade nyina ebe sesa sa na ma we nyina na team na tumi afa ntuma pefra enti ebre no so a John Vanderpool and a candidate SSA Utu Aba Edimano. Na 3 points, any titles, Ebeba, na Ejumadin, Yenina Yejumadin, Wuntubwa, Mentubwa, Yeti, Edigu Futum, Nedia ye, supporter base no Juma, any glorious Accra of Folk Juma. Enu, in a Bebwa Yenina, in Tianfa Hunshem. Phobia.
Masters.
Phobia.
Masters.
Until the bones are rotting. Me do BBRC.
Mr. John Van Apple Yanso yeda se o message saba chakpo ebre ne ko nti obesa ba biom ansa na elections no asa abayan time no ko but next time I do obeba de be nya enough time na ye ni wedding ko be nti obesa ba biom ansa na ya ko ba me fa message be 3 bi nya ko say good morning Apakan GH, my name is Josephine from Koforidua address. So Josephine, I am a former SHS mate. And you know, Josephine, no. Apakan, you know I'm Hearts fan and I'm voting for Mr. John Van Der Poel. Mr. John Van Der Poel, that was a Josephine from Koforidua. Koforidua, no. Apakan GH, my name is Benjamin from Koforidua Okras. In fact, Mr. John Van Der Poel have convinced me and I'm going to vote for him. Mr. John Van Der Poel, Edawasi. And I say, my name is Derek from Pram Pram. In fact, Mr. John Van Der Poel has vision and he is the one we the Hearts fans want. Inti messages in the yes, yeah, kanya adia bechinti. How supporters no almost Jim Mr. Van Der Poel at the atum. Mr. Van Der Poel, yeah, call or last words.
Me share so folk supporters nyina bo nyame nkwa na mba be adwuma no ye nyina na yebeye said there for the last 2 seasons me dey ho abo afore edit team no echi all away matches man tianda no nye se adwuma no mo dey share me nsa na mbeti ada because adwuma nkasa wo ho afa na dey ho ebebo afore ye na ya sommo I'm a servant leader na ya sommo na has of folk etumi afa ntuma pay fra sa 3 points no and the Van Der Poel ebeba because my bida.
Okay, yeah, that's it. Lazio, yeah, chairman, you also honor the one kasa
ai obia ntunaba ema e de ura Van Der Poel fire.
Yeah, that's it. Enti Mr. John Van Der Poel, yeah, whether say your tone safro by obesa bahabium answer na election no aba so nti yenna Mr. John Van Der Poel say yebre ne ko nti mo fan chen say amfam ko na mom no me woni nyama bi a wa ye fiti Monday ko no ye sports a me de be fifa one and voices ne so no ye betwitwa ne ye bo wo ye sports ne so ne ade aha nti mamu nsuru kra ne nsam na obekeka nyina no ye be kate na ye bobo wo ye sports ne so ne nyama ne so kitamo ane ye de fam na nyama wa ye edi ama has ne ade nti no ne wonsam de mo beti bebre na e wo DL sports so nti Mr. Van Der Poel ye da se obaye enso e wo ho Kenneth yako
has de ye di chas che ye mum ye usisa
so ye has
me has ni pa those days papa
Ishmael me ye has ni pa
yes those days
but it's nani age
those days ye sha has amba pa onidi okay and I'm so more to ni mani nya has place near fam Ishmaelado yes and I don't bote me nuanum from ntino has ni de yes but tena na o kanu youth no omoni je ho se omodo om be den e be dom house nti kwan be fa some revamp e the youth na omso ani be den e be house no akonya ne ba ye ni a ye betumi akasa ma house enso nti e bon pa se Mr. Van Der Poel on fa konim die no
be da se odiska yako
all right senior really my end day for us say ene Saturday so mo kan ho na ye di power sports na be so mo the ultimate e wo wi ase nyina na mbese me busa e che my one question penakere sorry so for most be 2 years ni kotoko atra has ni jesu pa obeye chairman has be take revenge and as kotoko be ko so ahye musa da bia
chairman
okay and now kwasu ba gidi
very well
pa any one assurance amedema as of folk supporters
all right
enti abusia ye de si ye wie ye ko ebre ne ko enti no ye ka se ye fa course ne ade be wura next program and mama worry if it's Monday kono ye be di ne ho nkomo bebre Monday ne nsam na wa keka no ye be kate na ya bo e was sports no so ne ye di ne ho nkomo na obesa ba ha before answer na election day no aso nti mama worry kra ye be dam ase se mo kan ye ho if it's non kron sa be sisambre a ye sorry so akoiti ye da obi bia ase DJ Marion me da ase nyame nhyiraw se u produce dwumadi ne zigibi technician on duty me da na ase nyame nhyira no wo fa Mohammed Alasan me da ase Coach Vincent Abio Medase, Odiska Brantia Medase, and a Kenneth Ata Medase, Kwame Afum, Jesse, Bismarck do say, or Munina Kaunemo Bibinti, Bismarck Etianachi, Kwame Afum Etianachi, and a Jesse dear or Tro exams. Intina went to me a Valentino. Team Nadia a solid, Mamo Warrena, Bibia, Ebe, Kama, and so. Miami Jumedi Unchame, your friend, I yen suano this year, Apakan GH. The blessed kin ye corner BBI fine now wafa maminchao yes wafa sami tuga maminchao madina masalachi wafa michao ena afenso no sister bna minchao ena ishmael minchao one wife araba na upiemo ewa yensu ano a me MP otie empa onfanye ndiagro honorable Aida Adwa Esiedu ayensu ano MP honorable michao ena ayensu ano former MP and they or ye director general in charge of operation honorable Teddy the honorable on so family agro men found the agro cry maminchao na bibia kama obia nka na kuma antonium bibia fine me hu message bibia fine bibia kama nyame etiase anso so ewo ho na bibia be fine me mrs ana eno mommy bibia de dana kwan bibia kama ntebusia ye de nwom to aso de amawa anesa but twedi ampo nyakopon tiase bibia ye kama nyame ekan ho ongu ye ni waseda nti bibia ye fine obia nka ne kuma ntoni yam nyame etiase I repeat nyame tiase obia nka ne kuma ntoni yam bibia ye fine for the last time bibia ye fine obia nka ne kuma ntoni yam ya kro bibia ye behia